Welcome in, everybody. Happy Sunday, everyone out there. This is the Sunday service. I am your host, Sinner. Thank you so much for being here. So much to talk about, so much to get into. The world is on fire. The military's in the streets of Los Angeles. And can somebody please tell me when our troops forgot to learn how to march? What the hell? I will give one shout out to that parade, though. That was the most glorious pride parade I've ever seen. Hell of a birthday party. Got my black raspberry LaCroix here. Slice of lemon. Let's get into it. What's on your mind? Thanks again, everyone, for being here. Who we got? Must have got lost. Saying hello to Emmy. What's up, headstones and headlines? I hope you're well today. Hope you had a good day. Oh, that's me. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Yep, we're going to talk about all kinds of shit. Oh, Emmy's in here in our shared channel account. Hey, Norcos Clips, I hope you're well. A1 in the house as always. Thanks for being here, KCG. Do what you got to do. Hopefully I can entertain you while you listen. Yes, happy Father's Day. Thanks, Curious. Shout out to all the dads out there. All the men who show up for their children. All those men that know the secrets of tying fishing knots and picking a good camping spot. You know. Shout out all the good men out there that teach their children not to be hateful. Not to judge someone because of the color of their skin. All those good dads out there, you know. Hey, and also shout out all the single moms that do both. Have to discipline their children and be loving at the same time. Double the work, half of the honor. That's what I say. Shout out single moms. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Queen Bella's in the house. Thanks for being here, Queen Bella. That's Emmy in there in our shared channel. If you're not subscribed to Sweetie Pie and Sourpuss, please do yourself a favor and do that. Hey, Brenda, welcome in. I see Brenda. I see you're the topic of some conversation. Hopefully my audio's okay. I am on the road, so was able to squeeze this live stream in the next couple. I'd say the next week to 10 days. I'm going to have pretty much random pop-ups to go live as I can, as I travel. What should we talk about first? What's up, Lord T-Roll? Jingles is back. Good to see you, Jingles. It's 2 lives in a row. Keep coming back. Like they saying, hey, it works if you work it. Megan, thanks so much for being here. Is it Megan or Megan? It's Megan. Lunatic Farmer in the house. KCG says, hashtag no kings. I mean, no duh, right? I mean, listen, man. It's the same thing. It's the same thing that happened with Antifa. If you just listen to what you're saying anti-fascist, right? It's got nothing to do with people with black masks on their face throwing bricks. It has to do with being against tyranny and fascism. It's really simple, really. Ask any Marine; they'll tell you all about it. The Constitution is what we're loyal to here. Not these men and women. We're loyal to the Constitution of the United States. Some people are recklessly abandoning respecting that document. But hey, what can you do? Hey, Deb, thanks for being here. Got the smooth jazz on for all the thirsty haters out there. What's up, Discord? What's up, Rebecca? Hope you didn't hurt your kids today. You warthog. Michelle's in the house. Let's see. Yep, you were the talk of the streets last night. I didn't watch any of it, but people were sending me screenshots with laughy face emojis. So good work out there. It's a conspiracy now. Like you're officially working for me, from what I understand. Oh, thanks, Jingles. You just never know. One day we may actually have a live stream together. It's definitely not going to be anytime soon, but maybe in the next couple months. You just never know. You never know. People change their minds. People run into circumstances and they need an outlet. You just never fucking know. But if you haven't had a chance to get more of an origin story of myself, that's a great resource. Is that channel? I went live every Saturday for quite a long time. Then it just became too dramatic, I suppose. But in any case, there's a lot of answers to questions that people have. To be quite honest, I'm just tired of answering. It's dusty. Yes, please hit that thumbs up. Share this out if you're into that sort of thing. Make sure you are subscribed, and I do have memberships available. Also, thank you to Bowser and Kenzie for the cash apps just before the live stream. I appreciate you. Keeping the lights on at the Lemon Grove. So I hope to get down and show you guys some of what's happening in Los Angeles. Hopefully by the time I get there, it'll be over. And then I'm heading east. Please excuse the background noise, as not much I could do about that. Midday here. Beautiful day here. Pismo Beach. It's 68 degrees and sunny. Birds are chirping. The waves are crashing. Let's see. What should we look at first? You know what? I want to show you guys this first because this is a fucking trip. And this is going to be highly controversial. I don't care. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I lost 14 subscribers in the last couple of days as a result of standing up for what's right and telling the truth. I don't have no urge to interact with the sad bitches anymore. They can do themselves. But I want to show you the director of the FBI. Let's go all the way controversial. This gentleman was on the Joe Rogan show recently, and boy, oh boy, the topic of conversation was Epstein, videos, who's associated, and wouldn't you know it, that during this interview, Joe Rogan gets a text. You won't believe what Elon Musk just posted. Elon Musk posts, the reason that we'll never see the Epstein files is because Trump is in there. What the fuck? So Joe Rogan gets this text and he's sitting there with an FBI director, the man that's in possession and control of any tapes or documents that exist. Listen to how this little weasel talks his way out of it. It is fucking bananas. Now, just so everyone knows, this isn't politics. This is, I just want to show you how ridiculous this FBI director is. Like, holy cow, dude. Holy cow. Let's see here. And don't worry, we'll get to the drama. I got plenty to say. Let's see, Rogan. I should have had a clip lined up already, but as I said, I'm unorganized. I'm on the move. Kash Patella is the gentleman's name. I don't know how I can do this. What's the best way to do this? Let me find a clip that I can use. I think anything that I use is going to be... Let's see here. This one's 6 minutes long. Let's watch this guy. And then his name is Jericho Green. Never heard of him. But he's verified here on YouTube. He's got actually, I don't know how many. He's got 4.9 thousand views on this video 7 days ago. But let's hear what he has to say about it. I mean, this is... And if this is not your sort of thing, just stick around. There's plenty more things to come. I want to get this off my chest because it's fucking wild, dude. It's wild. I became aware of this from a man named Tim Dillon. He's a pretty controversial comedian, but he went on a rant about it, and I was like, "What? Is this real?" And then, sure enough, it's real. It's real. This guy's out of his mind. I've never seen anyone triple double talk that's not on the panel of the Hive like this ever. Let's see here. Can you guys see that? Yeah, can. All right, let's go.
Very question. He said, you and Dan, he said, well, good damn.
If this is terrible, I apologize. Like I said, I didn't watch. I'm just trying to give views and send people in the direction of someone who doesn't have 1 million subscribers. You know what I mean? So if this one is no good, I'll find another one quickly while he's on.
Afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. So, Jeffrey Epstein, did he off himself or not? Well, the director of the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Kash Patel, sat down with Joe Rogan, and Rogan asked him that very question. He said, you and Dan, as you all know, him and Dan Bongino came out saying that there's no doubt that Epstein killed himself. He did it. It's not a great conspiracy, no black hand of the government, no cloak and dagger clandestine, organization carried it out. And Patel actually brought it up. He said, let's talk about that, Epstein. He says, I've seen the tapes, and I'll put a link in the description box so you can check it all out. He says, I've seen the tapes. I've been in that very facility many times. He said,
yeah, no knock on that guy. No knock on that guy, but let's just go to the horse's mouth here. If this for some reason gets me taken down, then I'll pop right back up. Let's just get it directly from the horse's mouth. Hey, which one is it? Is it this one? Yes, there we go. Fuck it, let's go.
Experience.
Let's just get to it because I know it's on people's minds. Epstein, right? The reason people are pissed off about that is the same thing, right? 20 years ago or whenever it was, 2006, 7, 8, Epstein gets his sweetheart plea deal, right? After committing the most horrific crimes on planet Earth, right? I wasn't in power there. I wasn't in place there. I had nothing to do with it. But people were rightfully pissed. I mean, this guy was committing the most grotesque.
Seriously, once he gets into the questions, the important questions, I'll put it on normal speed. This is bananas. This is the FBI director. Do you have any idea how powerful that position is? And this guy's in fucking athleisure. Fuck is going on, man? What is happening?
Grotesque acts you can against children. And the media spins up about it. Many in the media protected him. Why? Because of his relationships, who he knew, who his bankers were, who his colleagues were, who was on the island and stuff like that. Some pretty powerful human beings. And so when you peel back the layer and then what happened? The Trump administration, the last go around, decided, no, we're not going to let that go. We're going to investigate him, right? They charge him, they indict him, and he's awaiting trial. And I've said it, Dan Bongino said it, we've reviewed all the information, and the American public is going to get as much as we can release. He killed himself. Do you think, let's play out the logical conclusion of this.
YouTube's going to love this conversation. Oh, well.
Do you think that myself, Bongino, and others would participate in hiding information about Epstein's grotesque activities? Or do you think we would also participate in not prosecuting people we had evidence to prosecute people on? But the problem is there's been like 15 years of people coming in and creating fictions about this that doesn't exist. Where's the videotape of an Epstein Island of X, Y, and Z committing these frauds?
All right, pay attention to this. All right, here, I'll let it play for another minute, then I'll put it on regular speed. This dude is a weasel. I mean, of course you have to be. I mean, let's face it. In order to hold a position of power like this, you absolutely must be a weasel. I truly don't understand how these people sleep at night. I couldn't do it.
Why haven't you given it to us? Do you really think I wouldn't give that to you if it existed? I'm working my ass off along with the leadership at the Bureau and DOJ to get you what we're allowed to give you. And you're going to get the video of the cell and you're going to see for yourself. And we will never be able to convince everyone.
Okay, let's get into that. So what did you think before you got in office? Did you think that Epstein was murdered?
No,
No suspicion at all of it?
But I have a different background, right?
Right.
So I was a public defender back in the day. I used to spend a lot of time in jails and a lot of time in segregated housing units, SHUs as we call them, right? And so, and I've known people that have committed suicide in these cells. And I know how you get in, how you get out, who works the system. And so the way, based on public information at the time, that he ended up, the pictures and him hanging himself, I was like, yeah, that guy killed himself. There's just no way that you could have run an op and had people go into that cell and not have any video of it.
Of course you could. It wouldn't be difficult at all.
And not have any people come out and say, hey, yeah, I saw that guy. He shouldn't have been there, the guard or this guy. There's just no access points into places like this in the detention center he was in, which I've been in.
So correct me if I'm
Dozens of access points. Dozens.
wrong, but what I was told, what I'd read, was that the guards were not paying attention or were sleeping.
Well,
Right?
And in short order, you'll see it.
Is that correct?
Well, it's hard to surmise that from a video, right? Like,
Right.
where they and look, do guards doze off on the night shift? Yeah. But no one can get in to the cell. And if they had gotten in.
Do birds fly south in the winter? Cash Patel. Welcome in, everyone. I see a sweet sativa, apothecary angel. We're just having a quick look at the FBI director and how fucking full of shit he is. I watched, I went down a rabbit hole in this guy. He's unfit for his position. There's even body language channels that have dissected this interview. This guy it's a big L. It's a big L. And he's such a fool. He's such a fool for going on Joe Rogan that gets 2 to 5 million views each episode. Good. I mean, thank you, Cash Patel. Who's next in line as director of the FBI? Because this guy, dude, whoa.
Into the cell, you would see it.
But we were told that the cameras were down.
Well, I don't know who said that.
But that was in the news.
We're giving you all the footage we have.
So why wasn't that released immediately? Why did this speculation escalate?
I think you'd have to ask whoever the Attorney General back then was, Bill Barr.
Did you ever see? Do you remember that HBO autopsy show?
How about ask the guy that has all of the files in all of the videos? How about whoa, wait, that's you, Cash. That's you, Mr. Patel. The fuck? He's passing the buck to the past administration or whoever was in control. No, that doesn't matter, Buckaroo. We're asking you.
Dr. Michael Baden, he's a famous forensic scientist. So he's a pathologist, and he reviewed the case, and it was his determination that it was a homicide because of the way his neck was broken. Mm-hmm. And what he said was it was indicative of a ligature strangulation, and it was because of the positioning on the neck where the marks were, that it wasn't indicative of someone hanging by their weight, which had been higher on the chin. And there's a specific break of the bones and the vertebrae that's consistent with someone who is just strangled to death.
I haven't seen it. I'll definitely take a look at it because that's part of my job.
You haven't seen that?
The report on that? No, I haven't looked at that.
Did you see any? Was there any?
How could he have not seen the report? He's the fucking director of the FBI. What the fuck?
Any other autopsy done other than the official one?
Not to my knowledge, but if there was, you'll get it. And that's what we're doing.
See if you can find that Dr. Michael Baden thing.
Yeah. No,
Did you remember that show, the HBO show?
No.
Pretty cool show.
Yeah.
So this guy, Dr. Michael Baden, he had a long career of catching murderers, exhuming bodies, finding trace amounts of poisons, different kinds of things. And it was a crazy show, all these wild ways.
Well, I love watching shows, and I spend a lot of time on planes. So.
Yeah, it was an old show. It was a show from the early 2000s, I believe. But this guy was, this very well-respected forensic scientist who would analyze these bodies, and it was his determination that he was murdered.
Yeah. And my job, going back to the core of what I've been doing since I studied Russiagate, was to get, and is to get.
What a great question. Were you I mean, this guy, you should see, I can't remember. It's a huge body language channel. And of course, a lot of that's hoodoo as well. I'm fully aware of that. Don't, I just, the body language guy just ripped him to shreds. I mean, I guarantee you that he got called. He's the director of the FBI. He got called into his boss's office. And this boss was like, dude, what the fuck was that on Rogan? You know how much damage control has been occurring in the last week? It's bananas. It's bananas. I mean, there's so much damage control that some conspiracy theorists are saying that that's the reason with all of this National Guard shit is just to distract from the facts. Dave don't know. I just think this guy's a fucking weasel.
Everybody, the information.
When did you get here? Epstein's autopsy points to homicide. Pathologist hired by brother claims. New York City medical examiner strongly disputed the claim that the evidence from the autopsy.
Again, this is Joe Rogan and Kash Patel, who's the director of the FBI. This is an interview from 6 or 7 days ago. So I'm a little late to it, but there's been huge fallout since, as you can imagine.
Suggested strangulation. So let's go to by the way, this is the New York Times and they never lie. The private pathologist Dr. Michael Baden said in the morning TV show Fox and Friends, Mr. Epstein experienced a number of injuries, among them a broken bone in his neck, that are extremely unusual in suicidal hangings and could occur much more commonly in homicidal strangulation. I think the evidence points to homicide rather than suicide.
Well, goodbye, AdSense revenue. Thanks a lot, Joe Rogan, using all the words. Bing bong, bing bong.
Dr. Baden, who observed the autopsy done by city officials. Dr. Baden, a former New York City medical examiner and a Fox News contributor, said, I have not seen in 50 years where that occurred in suicidal hanging case. Findings by Dr. Baden were strongly disputed by the city's.
Dr. Baden says that his injuries aren't consistent with the man who hung himself. Dr. Baden's done a lot of autopsies. Just saying. Guess what? Dr. Baden isn't a politically appointed agenda pusher. Just a guy that went to medical school and became a, what are they called? Mortician? No. What are they called? What are the people that perform autopsies? What are their title? In any case, you smell what I'm cooking.
City's chief medical examiner, Dr. Barbara Sampson, who previously ruled that Mr. Epstein's death on August 10th in the Metropolitan Correctional Center was a suicide. I stand firmly behind our determination of the cause and manner of death in this case. Dr. Sampson said in the interview on Wednesday. She added, in general, fractures of the hyoid bone and cartilage can be seen in suicides and homicides. The hyoid bone is near the Adam's apple. Dr. Sampson also dismissed Dr. Baden's contention that the circumstances around Mr. Epstein's death suggested other people may have been involved. She said her office had done a complete investigation, taking into consideration information gathered by law enforcement in making the determination.
Oh, I totally agree, Cocoa Pop. Excuse me. I'm chewing peanut butter stuffed pretzel bites. I totally agree. I mean, the Prince and what a creep. There's so many friggin' creeps out there. It's bizarre. But, I mean, in particular, this Epstein, look, man, he didn't kill himself. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's just, he didn't. I don't know if you've seen the photos of the scene, but, I mean, that's obvious signs of struggle there. You don't typically struggle, just saying.
So this is a perfect example of going back to my public defender and prosecutor days. Mm-hmm. This is what we call a war of experts. You can always find someone to come.
Oh, Brenda, I can't do it. I dissected a shark in high school, and that shit was already too much.
Come in and say the opposite.
Right.
And I used to do it all the time. I mean, I represented some of the worst humans.
Medical examiner, of course. Thank you, Emmy.
Possibly imagine. On Earth, literally, the guys that were trafficking children from Mexico into America.
Or coroner.
And you could put up a professional expert to say, and this is what's going to go on forever. And my job is not the...
Did you guys catch that part? Did you catch that part? Can I pet that creep? Did you hear what this man just said? He was a criminal defense lawyer for many years. And guess who he defended? Men who trafficked children in trunks of their car from Mexico. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. It gets weirder by the moment.
Forever. My job is to get you absolutely everything that we can give you. And that's what we're going to do.
When did you become aware of this video that showed that no one had gone in and out of the cell?
Recently.
So why was it recent, though? I mean, if this death was, how long ago was this death? 2 years?
Couple.
2019?
2019.
Oh, really? Wow, time flies. So 6 years.
Well, again, that.
If you guys hate this, just bear with me. It's only about 15 minutes. And thanks. I just wanted to share this. Like I said, I went down the rabbit hole a couple days ago about this. It's just so freaking weird to me. It's so weird. And who am I to judge who gets appointed to any position? But I mean, when they demonstrate such inadequacies, it just bears it should be talked about because it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, of course, we all know how powerful the FBI is, and we've got this weasel sitting in athleisure double talking about Epstein tapes. Did he, like people in my chat are saying, he very well may be in the friggin' tapes himself for all we know. My goodness.
That's part of what I'm going to try to answer for you.
Jeffrey Epstein jail CCTV erased by
We're going to get into far more important issues here just after this.
technical errors. Whoopsies.
Yeah.
But you see how anybody on the outside, I mean, this is like a perfect storm for something. Can you pull that article up so we can read what it says, Jamie? U.S. prosecutor said the jail mistakenly saved footage from the wrong cell. Sorry, Epstein, a convicted sex offender, first tried to kill himself in July last year and hanged
Whoopsies, wrong camera, whoopsies.
himself in jail.
Hang on.
Yep.
Reread that line.
That he first tried to kill himself in July of last year. Yeah.
How much of the American public do you think knows that?
I didn't know that until right now.
There you
Maybe
go.
I heard it and forgot. Did you ever hear it, Jamie?
That's why he's on suicide watch, I think.
Oh, okay.
So a
Hanged
guy.
himself in jail in August while serving trial on federal sex trafficking charge. He pleaded not guilty.
If he was under some type of watch in a prevention in order to prevent him from hurting himself, dude, what a bullshit story. Come on, man. There's nothing true about the official story at all. It's embarrassing that they think we'll eat this. Next thing you're gonna try to convince me that Lee Harvey Oswald was by himself.
Not guilty to abusing dozens of girls, some as young as 14. Yeah. Soon after Epstein's death in August, two of the CCTV cameras outside his cell had malfunctioned and were being examined by the FBI. Found semi-conscious in his prison cell with injuries on his neck on 25 of July. After this incident, he's placed on suicide watch.
I'm not saying every single camera in the place was working. I'm saying we've got footage and you're getting it. Mm-hmm. And then you can make up your own mind. And the theories can continue. But my job is to give you
became aware.
And the theories can continue. Well, I mean, if you have video, Cash, tell me how, as a director of the FBI, how can you say we've got video and you're going to see it? Do you have any idea? So let me guess, it's going to be blurry video, right? So it's not going to be AI, right, Cash Patel? Fuck out of here, dude. If there's video of the guy doing that to himself, we would have seen it already. Believe me.
Of this footage recently.
The ones that we're looking at, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, but this is like an article from quite a while ago that was saying that the footage was mistaken.
Hi, everybody coming in. I see you, Opal. Deb, I think I said hello to. If I missed you, I do apologize. Let me just have a quick look-see. Please hit the thumbs up. Keep my funky ass in the algorithm. And as always, shout out haters. You're just making me stronger. I am. Hey, haters. I am still undefeated. I know you hate that. That's just a fact. Let's see here. Disappointed's in the house. What's going on? Grain's in the house. I hope you're well. I think I said hello to you already, Grain. But if not, hello. Marianne Thorpe, what's going on? Dr. Baden thinks he was. Exactly. I mean, my money's on Dr. Baden or Baden. Michelle says, right center, I started looking at into that too with Lee Harvey Oswald. It's bad. The government is lying to us. All this stuff. Well, I mean, I very astutely watched Donald Trump on the same program, Joe Rogan. He was on there almost a 4-hour interview. I don't like the guy at all, but I mean, to have access to his opinions in such a candid format was something that I was thankful for. And a lot of people think that him appearing on this show was in fact what won him the election, which is wild to think about that essentially a fucking podcaster had influence like that. But he was asked about JFK in the official story, and he said he was going to release it, and he said, but he can't release everything because it will still affect people that are still living. Well, what do you mean, bruh? Because there's only one. If you're saying only one guy did it, he's not alive anymore. So who's going to be affected? So listen, there's obviously more to the story, but maybe another day we'll talk about that. But yeah, not a Marine that I'm so proud of, that Lee Harvey.
Mistakenly erased.
Look, I mean, it goes back to the same. Ask the people that were in power then. I mean, I get it that you want to hold me to account for their actions, and
no, I'm not saying,
not you.
I'm not saying that.
Not you. Just the public in general, and that's okay.
What's confusing to everybody today? First of all, it's very confusing because AI can kind of make anything. You know, which has got to be a bizarre position for you to be in when you're looking at videos. I mean, I've watched Viking videos; look real as fuck. You know, they just make Viking towns. I mean, it's really quite incredible what they're doing now, and it accelerates every month. I mean, I talked to Elon about it, and he said we're blown away literally every week. Every week there's some new breakthrough. We're like, wow, we didn't expect that.
Well, I can tell you after having looked at it, this ain't going to be AI.
You don't think so?
It's just not great. You know, it's like if it were AI, like someone wanted to come in and make it, they'd make it better.
But why would you make it better when people could, you could have ambiguous footage that is, totally generated by AI? I mean, AI can generate blurry images, AI can generate night vision, AI can generate essentially anything that's already existed, like really shitty 1984 VHS tapes. They can do that.
They can. But I'm telling you, I'm giving you the tape.
They can, but I'm telling you, in this athleisure, that we're not going to do that, bud. We won't. We promise, pal. We won't do that. I religiously watch Joe Rogan, not because of me agreeing with any of his politics or his worldviews, but because of his incredible access to the people that we're all talking about. This guy I never even heard of. I mean, I'm so burned out on politics, I didn't even pay attention to this. So when I saw this was a fucking treat. But me, what I know about watching Joe Rogan so much is this is not Joe Rogan's typical temperament. He doesn't usually have that look on his face as though he just smelled a fresh pile of shit. No, he's usually more jovial. He's annoyed with this guy. He knows that he's being bullshitted right now, and he doesn't like it. He's just trying to be professional. Well, he is being professional. Yeah, I wonder if Joe will light up with it. I wonder if he smoked with Joe. Texas. Let's just a sidetrack here. Texas just outlawed all THC products altogether. You can't. I mean, they're going the other way with legislation when it comes to marijuana. It's wild, dude. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. I'm not sure what to make of it, but anyways, let's get back into this. We're over halfway there.
Tape from the tape. There's. Just like I'm giving you the documents from the vault, just like I'm giving you information to Congress on COVID origins or what have you, what we find is what you're getting.
Just like I'm giving you documents from the vault. Like, what the fuck, dude? Who are you? Whenever you say just like we're giving you documents from the vault there, Cash, who are you talking about? Who have you given this to? Because the general public, everyone, it's like, hey, man, what's going on here? You haven't given it to them. You haven't given it to Joe Rogan, or else he wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't have these questions for you, buckaroo. This guy, look at that look on his face. This is the look of a guy who's absolutely fucking shook. He bit off more than he can chew. He's barking up the wrong tree. He's up a creek without a paddle. He just fucking stepped directly in it. And he didn't even have the dignity to put a fucking suit on to do it as the director of the FBI. I think it should be a prerequisite to have to wear a suit. But hey, who am I?
Okay, so now it's saying 2019, missing jail video from the first Jeffrey Epstein suicide for the first attempt has been found. So maybe, let's put it into perspective, jails are not the most efficient, best run places. Yeah. It's not like
Fort Knox?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
We're working with what we got.
Right.
So, and listen.
Shout out the biggest cliche in the world, Cash. Well, like, as secure as Fort Knox? Man, come on. This guy, you would run into it like a a company mixer. He'd be married to one of the women that you work with, and he would be just hanging out by the punch bowl. Fuck out of here, bro.
Listen, this guy's not the only guy to kill himself in prison. It happens, I don't know how often.
Right.
All the time.
Even if he killed himself in prison. So if he was murdered in prison, crazy, right?
Yeah.
You could see why very powerful people wouldn't want
If he
him
was
talking.
murdered in segregated housing, in isolation, after being on suicide watch in a place in a detention center that I've physically been in myself, it would be fiction. It's just, in my experience, that is not doable.
It's not doable even for the most powerful and wealthiest people in the world.
Yeah.
It's Cash with a K, Cash Patel. And welcome in, everybody. Good to see you guys. Angel of Lights in the house. What's going on, Annie Sharon, Blue Lazaroo? I think I said hello to Cat SG. Thanks so much for being here. Just My Girls. California going after THC too. Yeah, but it's too late. It's too late. There's giant friggin' pot plants in everybody's garage. What are they going to do? What could they possibly do? I guess they could send in the National Guard and the Marines, but I mean...
Wouldn't you think, though, that like if someone was in a position where a guy could release information that could potentially damage the most wealthy people on Earth, you would have a concerted effort that's unprecedented.
Sure.
You would have the resources that we couldn't even possibly comprehend, all pointing towards eliminating this one person that it could be done.
But I mean, so many people have been implicated, right, already. And some of that information, what they did to Prince Andrew and everybody else is already out there. And so...
This chump is sitting here trying to convince, I don't know, 3 million viewers of this podcast that we're watching that no, couldn't be done, couldn't go into just a jail and hurt. So yes, you could. Yes, you could. Yes, I mean, how many deliveries and opening and closing of doors, cameras being turned off? You absolutely could. I mean, it's insulting to anybody's fucking intelligence. Also, anybody that supports the official story, why would they want to even believe such a fictional thing? Like I just, it boggles.
That's the conspiracy stuff that me and Bongino and the folks have to say, look, we will give you everything we can, and then we will have done our job. Also, if I had a shred, me, Cash Patel, had a shred of evidence, the Russiagate guy, the Jan 6 guy, the COVID origins guy, had a shred of evidence that...
Do you see what he's doing right there? That'd be like me, like me talking. It would be like me talking like this, and that would be, Sinner, the guy that fights against QB, the guy that always tells the truth, the Marine Corps veteran. Like he's giving his own fucking, like he's patting his own back. Hey, bud, I suppose that's easier to do in athleisure. Get yourself a fucking suit.
That this guy was murdered, I would be the first guy to bring this case hard and fast. And I would even doing press conferences every week on it. Mm-hmm. The first guy. That's what I'm asking people to play out to their logical.
He does look like a guy in that wardrobe that says hard and fast, doesn't he? My goodness.
Conclusion. I'm not Comey. I'm not McCabe. I'm not the guy that was in the seat before.
We know
I have
who
a
you
wildly
are.
different background. I've been putting out the truth my entire career. Why would I risk all of it on this guy?
I believe you can't catch the letter.
Oh. Because if you don't do what you're told, you would disappear, asshole. That's why. Come on, what are we talking about?
I believe you. I just think that, the problem is we've been fuming on this conspiracy for so long. And we love conspiracies, don't we? As a country,
it's
there's
good,
so much
right?
fun.
I mean, they make
JFK tapes. Come on, release the documents. We all love them. We love them. We love UFO ones. We love everything. We love the craziest conspiracies. They're exciting. We don't want to hear that he tried to kill himself in July and then succeeded in August. And look, I could imagine why the guy wanted to kill himself. He was going to jail for the rest of his fucking life. And in jail, sex offenders for children are not treated well.
And also, by the way, most Americans haven't, nor should they. Have you ever spent one...
Hey, thank you, Yin Yang, for the Cash App. That's so generous of you. Cheeseburgers on you. I'll play something funny for you once we get through this. Whoop, whoop. Big fat W to Yin Yang.
...minute in segregated housing?
No.
It's the worst. The absolute worst. Like, you and your background, you could probably handle it, right? Like, just in all reality. Most Americans, you put...
Oh, dude, don't glaze Joe Rogan for 3 million people, dude. Don't do that. He's a podcaster. He's a mediocre stand-up comedian. He just has a gift of gab and had a good vision. Don't glaze him like that. With your background, Joe, you could probably handle anything. You're almost a Green Beret, aren't you, Joe? Joe, can I see your biceps? Cash, you're a whole bitch, dude.
You put them in there for 5 seconds, they're going to slam their head against the wall. Literally. They're going to lose their mind.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
It's that bad.
I'm sure. I could only imagine. And I could only imagine this guy knowing that.
Fun fact, Joe Rogan's afraid to be in the woods by himself. He's talked about it like a dozen times.
That it's over. And what do you want to do? Do you want to...
Yeah, and then
who knows who the fuck he's working for? Let's just put that aside. Now, if you're working for... Let's just... We don't have to name names. We don't have to speculate. If he's working for some agency, some group, some foreign group, and they decide to target his family because he's going to jail for the rest of his life anyway. They decide to target his family if he testifies against them. I could see where if I thought that it was like, I'm going to be in jail for the rest of my life, or I tell and my family winds up being killed or destroyed, or who knows. Maybe you'd say, look, the honorable thing is to end it in prison.
Honorable, cowardly thing.
Cowardly, whatever it is. Like, you just
also,
decide.
At some point, that guy was going back into Gen Pop. And the one thing I'll tell you about prison systems is the people they eat are child predators.
Yes.
And he was going to get eaten.
Well known. Yeah. And they probably wouldn't.
Oh, shit, son. They're talking Rebecca Turner's language. Gen Pop. Ugh. Smoke him if you got him.
Protected him. Yeah. So the narrative has always been that there's video. Now, what is the chain of custody? Is there evidence that there is video? Is there evidence that it was moved around, stored, protected from people looking at it? Like,
you're going to get all that information. Like, that's literally what we're putting together. And we're going to give you every single thing we have and can. And that's the whole point.
Cash.
We can't fill gaps by making stuff up, and we're not going to do that.
And you have to be methodical.
And we have to be. That's the other thing, right?
Hey guys, guess what we're not going to do? We're not going to make anything up. Don't worry. Why would you even say that? Why would you even say that? Dude, what a fucking mess, man. This guy's a fucking, not even a useful idiot. He's just an idiot.
Right? We're reviewing not just the video, we're reviewing everything as meticulously as we can, because that's what we owe the American people. That's our job. And I don't want to rush to the sticks or the podium and just say, hey, look what we found.
America,
I forgot the 4 seconds. If you miss 4 seconds, they'll be like, oh, well, it's in the 4 seconds you missed.
Right.
So I'm
How much can you talk about what you've seen?
Not yet. Just what I've told you.
Can you say you've seen anything?
No, that's the point, that there's nothing in there, like in the video. You guys would be bored.
You're talking about the video of the murder or the suicide.
The suicide.
But what about...
We're going to show you everything. We're going through the videos. We're putting it all together for you, but there's nothing to see.
The video from the island.
Oh, that's it. Sorry. So you're talking about two different
Yes.
videos.
Sorry.
So again, we're going to give you everything we can, and people have to remember, we're not going to re-victimize women. We're not going to put that shit back out there. It's not happening, because then he wins. Not doing it. You want to hate me for it? Fine. Again, logical play out. If there was a video of some guy or gal committing felonies on an island, and I'm in charge, don't you think you'd see it?
If you have access to it.
Look, I have to be clear and honest here. I am already biased because the tempo and the stature of this man's sentences, and how just he's oozing ego. It's too much for me. I don't see anything professional about it. And he's absolutely full of shit. So it's like a 1-2. My God. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Maxwell never spilled the whole truth. Oh, of course not. Of course, none of these fucking people will ever tell the truth about anything, man. Look at the look on Joe Rogan's face. That's the look of a man. This is not a typical look of Joe Rogan. This is not his typical temperament. He's like, what the fuck? I'll try to find the clip of him getting the text message of saying that Trump is in the files, and that's why we'll never see them, because he also asked him about that. But whoa.
If I have it, period.
Right.
If I have it.
So
sniff.
Where else would it be?
Right. If you have it.
Right.
But you can't. So
where else would it be?
Right. If you have it.
Right.
But you can't say that you have it.
No, we're giving you everything we have.
So far.
Everything we have so far is...
Have you guys gone over all the video that's available?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's what takes so much damn time.
Right.
And
is there video from the island?
Not of what you want. The people out there have filled the void with, can't wait to see X, Y, or Z.
Right, speculation.
And I'm like, Here's the other thing I've been asking for, right?
Hey, hang on. You know what this is? I'll show you. Hold on. You know what this is? I'll tell you. I'll tell you what this is. This is an old skit. It's one of the most classic comedy skits that ever existed. I'll show you a piece of it.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know's on third.
You ain't saying nothing to me yet. Go ahead and tell me.
I'm telling him.
You ain't said nothing yet. Go ahead and tell me.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know is on third.
You know the guy's names on the baseball team?
Yes.
Well, go ahead. Who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
If you have information on this, call us. Tell us. The best resource we have is the American people in the world.
Right.
Get me the tail numbers. Get me the flight. Get me new information, and I will run that down.
So this narrative might not be accurate, that there's video of these guys doing this.
Exactly.
Is it possible that the video was taken and destroyed?
Well, you're talking about, what, decades worth of stuff, right? Remember, we have what we have pursuant to lawful search warrants and authorities from the case that was done however many years ago it was done. That's what we have. If other people have other stuff and they want to give it to us, bring it.
Have you guys reviewed everything that you have?
Almost. Yes, we have, and now we're figuring out
Almost.
how to.
Right.
And we're trying to figure out how to. What are you trying to figure out, Cash? You how long have you had to review this shit, bruh? This guy. Man, young boys in America dream of being firemen, police officers, doctors, astronauts, president, director of the FBI. This guy had a dream one day to be the director of the FBI, and it seems to me he didn't do any of the preparation. I mean, no question. Come on, dude. Athleisure, bruh.
Right, put it out.
Since we were talking about fake news, this is going to come up because it's been going on since we've been recording here. Elon and Trump seem to be in a bit of a spat, Joe. You want to check the tweet that Elon just put out a little bit ago?
Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day. Jesus Christ.
I'm not participating in any of that conversation.
What is he?
Elon
Have a nice day, DJD. Someone's day gets thrown away.
They're going back and forth about different things. And
yeah.
Listen, well, he said he was disappointed in Elon.
Yeah, he told him to leave.
Jesus Christ, that's a crazy thing to say. How does he know? Does he know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files? I mean, does he have access to the Epstein files?
I don't know how he would, but I'm just staying out of the Trump Elon thing. That's way outside.
Shifty little fuck. He's a partisan hack. Which one, Joe Rogan or the guest? Because Joe Rogan gets called that too, and a lot of times he is. I'm going to show you one of Chronicles of the Shady's news videos. When we get to our next topic, is Americans protesting the immigration policy and the utilization of the military in order to accomplish those goals. Ironically enough, it's another Joe Rogan clip that Shady used. Great minds are thinking alike. Like I said, Joe Rogan is a wishy-washy guy. He's voted Democrat most of his life, but now he's moved to Texas and changed his whole tune. Good on him. I don't care. It makes no difference. I watch him for access to not only some of the premier comedians in the world, but also some of just people that don't typically do interviews. And here we are, lucky enough to hear this little weasel boy tell us about Epstein and who's on first. Who's on first, Cash Patel?
What the fuck are they doing?
I know my lane, and that ain't it.
I just don't. I mean, I understand he owns Twitter.
Let's go back and listen to what they're reacting to. If you see this, it says, this is Elon on Twitter. You call it X if you want. It's fucking Twitter. At the real Donald Trump. Time to drop a really big bomb. At the real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason why they have not been made public. Have a nice day. What? And then look how the FBI director, he's like, oh, I'm going to stay in my lane. What do you mean, dude? If you have all of the files, this isn't news to you and you're going to stay in your lane. Oh. My man is trying not to get disappeared.
Going back and forth about different things. And
yeah.
Listen, well, he said he was disappointed in Elon.
Yeah, he told him to leave.
Jesus Christ, that's a crazy thing to say. How does he know? Does he know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files? I mean, does he have access to the Epstein files?
I don't know how he would, but I'm just staying out of the Trump Elon thing. That's way outside my lane.
What the fuck are they doing?
I know my lane, and that ain't it.
I just don't.
I know my lane, and that ain't it. Well, sir, if you had a fucking suit on, you might realize that is not only your lane, but it's your avenue, your parkway, and your expressway.
I mean, I understand he owns Twitter. I think it's bad for your mental health. I think posting things public all day and arguing with people all day is bad for you.
Well, you raise a great point. Sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Half of what we have to respond to is the click army on social media.
Let's just completely change the subject there, Cash. I mean, come on, guys. Is this some kind of joke? Are you not entertained? All right, now let's check out Chronicles of the Shady. We're going to switch over to the protest. I mean, it's impossible to ignore this. Be polite to one another in the chat. To me, it's not about politics. To me, it's about the Constitution of the United States. It's about states' rights. It's about the way we have claimed to run shit in this country and how some people are just recklessly abandoning anything that we've already established and built. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. They released the flight list and he was on it several times. It's not a mystery. No, but there's the prosecutor, whatever, the district attorney who's overseeing this stuff says there's thousands of hours of videotape. And Kash Patel says, well, we can't release any of that because we're not going to re-victimize these victims. Well, of course not, Kash Patel. I mean, we're not interested in exposing the identities of the victims, brah. We want to know the dudes that are walking into the room in a loincloth. That's what we want to know. And we want them to be fired from whatever positions they hold in any governments or any companies in this in any village in this fucking world. That's what we want, Cash, little buddy. Go get yourself a suit, man. For fuck's sake. You don't even have to pay for it. Dude, if I can have a suit and not even have to pay for it, I would have the nicest fucking suit available. The best. I would have, Valentino would fucking design my shit. Like, what the fuck is happening, dude? Anyways, this is Chronicles of the Shady as we shift gears. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Please hit the thumbs up. Don't worry. We'll get to talking some shit on a crackheaded, abusive mother. Don't you worry. Plenty of drama to be had. Let's see here. Shout out Chronicles. Been doing good work following the protest and just the weird shit that's been going on. Let's see here. Shorts, I think. Oh, wow. She's really cranking them out. Make sure you're subscribed to Chronicles of the Shady, one of the best damn women on these streets. And I'm going to, even if she turns against me tomorrow, it seems to be the thing to do. She's still one of the best damn women on these streets.
People online talking about this immigrant issue, and they either don't have kids or they don't think it could happen to their kids. Their idea is, hey, shouldn't have fucking come over here. You get those kind of people. Broke the law. Shouldn't have fucking come over here if you could. You didn't want to get your kids separated. If you were in the presence of a woman who came over here from Guatemala and she's poor and she's starving and they're taking her baby away and she's wailing and screaming from a primal place in her DNA that the one thing she loves more than anything is being taken away. A baby. Yeah. If that doesn't freak you the fuck out, you're not a part of the team, man. You're missing it. You're missing it. What are we here for? We're here for 100 years of whatever. That's what we're here for. If you want to spend 100 years saying, hey, she shouldn't have fucking broke the law, I don't want you on the team. You're an asshole. Right? And I don't give a fuck if you're right or left. I don't care if you're religious or I don't care if you're an atheist. If that's what you support, you're an asshole. And we don't want you on our team. I don't give a fuck if they broke the law. You don't take parents and kids let this and separate them. Again. You just fucking don't. It's disgusting. If you're saying, well, they shouldn't have broke the law. Maybe they shouldn't have broke the law. You don't get to do something that's 1,000 times worse than crossing a line in the dirt. That fucking imaginary line in the dirt, crossing that is nothing in comparison to your crime of stealing a baby from its mother. That's fucking insane. People online talking about this immigrant issue, and they either don't have kids or they don't think it could happen to their kids. Their idea is, hey, shouldn't have fucking come over here. You get those kind of people. Broke the law. Shouldn't have fucking come over here if you could. You didn't want to get your kids separated. If you were in the presence of a woman who came over here from Guatemala and she's poor and she's starving and they're taking her baby away and she's wailing and screaming from a primal place in her DNA that the one thing she loves more than anything is being taken away. A baby. Yeah. If that doesn't freak you the fuck out, you're not a part of the team, man. You're missing it. You're missing it.
That's absolutely right. You're not part of the team. You're not welcome. If you can see another human being suffer an atrocity like that, you're just not part of the team. No advocate. Get the hell out of here.
What are we here for? We're here for 100 years of whatever. That's what we're here for. If you want to spend 100 years saying, hey, she shouldn't have fucking broke the law, I don't want you on the team. You're an asshole, right? And I don't give a fuck if you're right or left. I don't care if you're religious, or I don't care if you're an atheist. If that's what you support, you're an asshole, and we don't want you on our team. I don't give a fuck if they broke the law. You don't take parents and kids and separate them. You just fucking don't. It's disgusting. If you're saying, well, they should have broke the law. Maybe they shouldn't have broke the law. You don't get to do something that's 1,000 times worse than crossing a line in the dirt. That fucking imaginary line in the dirt, crossing that is nothing in comparison to your crime of stealing a baby from its mother. That's fucking insane. People online talking about this immigrant issue, and they either don't have kids or they don't think it could happen to them.
All right, so now we're gonna look. I caught some of this guy's live stream down in Los Angeles. This is a man named Hassan Abi. He's an extremely left-leaning person, but it gives you a perspective of the inside of what just occurred, is what has been occurring in Los Angeles. I'm showing you this just to give you a clear view of how, absolutely there are knuckleheads out there spray painting and breaking stuff and burning cars. Everyone's against that. Those people are absolute assholes. But that's not on average of what's going on at all. This is being used as a huge training exercise for not only the local and state authorities, but now it's being used as a training exercise for Marines and the National Guard. I'm not sure of the status of the National Guard. I understand a federal judge struck it illegal action to force the National Guard onto the state of California without their consent or without them asking. They were supposed to be out there by noon yesterday. That never happened. I guess it's still being hot potatoed in the court system, essentially. So last I heard, it was Tuesday they have to be out. But in any case, Hassan is a brilliant man. He's just hyper intelligent. A lot of his things are controversial. I don't know. The way I think about him, even if you're like, it doesn't matter what political party you endorse, you're going to learn something if you watch this guy. Even if you hear something you disagree with so staunchly that it's going to force you to go research it yourself, you will learn something. I mean, he's good at what he does. He's essentially a YouTuber. Activist. I don't know what you would call him, but his name is Hassan. Check it out. We'll watch just a little bit of this because I want to give you some insight. Also want to let you know that I do hope to get down to Los Angeles in the next week and go live and show you myself what's happening. I hope by the time I get down there, it won't be happening anymore.
Sure. Well, that was quick.
Let's see here. Joan Homesteader asked, who is the commander-in-chief? The president is and always has been. I don't think anyone disputed the man who won the election is the president. But the president, the Constitution of the United States purposely checks the power of the commander-in-chief to disallow him from committing actions that are in contrast to what the Constitution stands for. That is to say, he doesn't have the right to use the National Guard as his own political hand and send them to California, a state that he publicly and openly has a dispute with. It's a bully move, and it's a kind of move that's only done by a man with a really small dick. I mean, I'm not sure what else I can say about it. I'm aware of who the commander-in-chief is fully, but he doesn't have unchecked power. That's why we have a constitution.
This is the California National Guard. So this is, I guess this is technically a federal building. So the California National Guard is here. Pointing at us? I think so. Wait, like... directly in the crowd to, I suspect, what's going on, man?
I suspect the same. I mean, I'm of the same opinion. The president is overconfident and overstimulated. He was overstepping his boundaries. Absolutely. Well, here's the thing: they weren't necessary. There was no need for the National Guard. That was nothing but a political thing. That's just a fact. I mean, because what we have now and what everyone is witnessing is local sheriff protecting the National Guard. So lining up in front of them. So if anything gets thrown at these reservists or these National Guard people, that they won't hit and respond with live fire. Like even the local authorities are worried that these young men and women that are being forced into the streets aren't necessarily prepared for this type of situation. Whereas you should be able to handle a water bottle without unloading your weapon. And the local authorities are unsure if that's possible with tensions running so high. So the mere fact that the National Guard is there is a provocation. And that's just the fact.
They're pointing directly at people in the crowd to target them, I suspect.
Hold this first thing I got to decide.
What?
Hold this first thing I got to decide.
Okay. All right.
Let's see. Jones says, Sinner, they were sent there to protect federal property. No, they weren't, Joan. You've been lied to. They were sent there to do someone's bidding. The local and state authorities have full capability of protecting those buildings, just like they always do. The National Guard, the Army reservists going in there, that's a provocation. That just causes more trouble than if they weren't there. I don't know how there could be a debate about that. It's an obvious thing. And don't even get me started on the Marines being in the streets.
So unprotected. I totally understand why people bring like shields and whatnot when they go to protests like this. But yeah, this is always scarier than they're supposed to be. All right, some more cops moving up, but none are mobilizing yet. On the back line, you got California Highway Patrol on the side. Yeah, I mean cops are always short though. They're short as short. Yeah, short in temperament, short in stature.
Let's see.
Representing us. Hell yeah. You want to go up there?
Yeah.
Here, I'll go first. Here, give me the camera.
No, I got it.
Oh, you got it? They have, look, wait, is she shooting from up there? Is she shooting from up there? That's crazy.
Oh, wow, they had us sniping people. Oh, they're actually shooting people from there.
Yeah, no, it's nuts.
That's crazy.
It's so fucking wild to me that everyone's just standing there filming. Like everybody has their phone out. And you've got these, who knows what organization they're with up there to in a crow's nest just peppering people that are just standing there looking at their phone. It's wild to me. It's so crazy. But it's not about politics. I mean, it's about the Constitution. I mean, not everything has to be about one or two men or women that are just loud. Remember, all the rest of us Americans, we're important too. Let's see. The protectors shouldn't be throwing anything. And if they want to protest to keep murder gangs. Oh, wow, TJ, that's wild. The people that are out there protesting, though, are American citizens, though, that have the right to do so. And I hope they continue to do so.
That is nuts. And of course, the more that they shoot, the more agitated the crowd gets, as always, and you're literally watching. You're watching this unfold in real time. We come in here, there's mostly kids, mostly adults, like older people, teachers, activists, community organizers. It's a completely calm situation. And then you got snipers on top of a goddamn... Well, in any case, this is what I mean. This is what we talk about when we're talking about police escalation, where as members of law enforcement, they have a duty to not do this. Their job requires them to not do this specifically. They're supposed to sit there, no matter how annoying people get.
And just for the record, TJ, I'm all for getting violent drug offenders the hell off the streets and into prison or back to whatever the fucking whatever country they come from. Unfortunately, those aren't the people being arrested and rounded up. Too bad. I mean, maybe less than 1% of all the people, and they're expecting 30,000 people in all. Less than 1% of all of those people even ever committed a crime in their entire life. Let's get the bad guys. I'm all for that.
They're just supposed to sit there and not do anything. Unless something actually consequential is happening, something actually significant is happening that warrants any sort of police response. But in the absence of that, you still have cops.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I made myself clear. Joan, I understand that the National Guard isn't doing anything against civilians. Their mere presence, the mere fact that they were sent there unnecessarily, unwanted, and unwarranted, that's the problem. I'm not talking about whether they're behaving properly. I'm saying that they shouldn't have been sent there at all because it was nothing more than a flex. And that's just what it is.
Entertaining use of force until more and more people get frustrated and retaliate.
Hey, Salty.
And the cops will then use that retaliation. Oh, there's a lot of movement happening. I think they're shooting. Are they shooting here?
Let's go check it out.
What is happening over there?
I don't know, let's go see.
It's Dr. Clothes. I don't know what it is. What's it called? Fatigue?
Scrubs.
Scrubs.
Yeah,
okay. That's awesome.
That's all. I just want to give you an indication. And look, I'm not some soft liberal pinko person. I know that there are assholes out there doing dumb shit, but the cops can handle that. I mean, come on. What are you talking about here? Let me stop sharing that. Let's see if I can find. Let's see how the national news is covering this topic really quickly, huh? It's a lot of gloom and doom. Let's see. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Oh, Andrew Callahan's out there, rad. Let's see. Associated Press. Let's have a look. This looks like this is posted 18 hours ago. This is a more wild situation. It's disappointing to see people pick sides on this because to me, I don't view this as political. Chronicles of the Shady said the same thing. Like, I'm not Republican or Democrat or any of that. I'm a constitutionalist that cares about this country. And it's just like YouTube, guys. You're not going to support somebody that's doing something fucked up just because you like them. I mean, that's irrational. And I mean, come on. Oh, that tear gas fucking sucks, dude. I don't know how many of you have ever been in the Army or whatever, but in the Marines, we have to go through the gas chamber, the CS chamber. Oh, that shit is terrible. You have to go in. It's like this little capsule that they put on this little element. I don't know if it heats it or whatever, but it turns this little capsule into this fine powder in the air like you see on the screen here. They make us first don your gas mask. They're basically just making sure you know how to use your shit. So you put your gas mask on, you get a fresh breath of fresh air, then they make you take it off and do jumping jacks. So there's no way to do jumping jacks without breathing. So it's a shit show. It's a lot of coughing, a lot of boogies for Shuggy. Oh, I hate the horse out there. I can't even stand the sight of that. I hate the fact that they put horse out there, man. This horse can't defend themselves, dude. What the fuck? What the hell? I really am. A horse belong in like parades or a Budweiser commercial. Been there, done that. Hated it. Let's see, Joan. They brought in hammers. Oh my God, I don't know what you guys are watching. Tear gas is awful. Oh man, just snot face. It's the worst shit ever. I've seen the toughest 6'4" grown man just ball up on the ground with CS gas. Shit's gnarly. All right, and without further ado, let's have a look and see what's going on at the Hive, shall we? Let's see here. I know that's why you guys are really here. See what this fudge knuckle is doing over there. Let's see. I haven't been watching here for a couple of days. We'll see what she's up to. It's funny. Her shit is like shadow banned. If you're ever having a difficult time finding her channel, just type in Queen Bee space 5150, and her channel comes right up. Because she's a crazy bitch. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see what this oinker's up to here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. We're at 1 hour and 12 minutes, or it's 1 hour and 13 minutes. We'll probably be on for a little longer. Thanks for being here. Hit the thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Become a member if you'd like to. Hey, Bowser. Bowser with another cash app. Bowser says, fuck politics. I agree, Bowser. It's garbage. I'm pro-people, anti-politics. Anybody that is rolling around with their politics, I mean, I don't know. You'd have better luck converting me to Mormonism or something. All right, let's see here. 11 days ago. I didn't waste any time downloading any of this garbage woman's live stream. Let's see. We'll just play roulette. We'll just pop in and see what's what.
Ooh,
let's see.
It was bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the hell? It was bad, y'all. Let's see. How long was the intro today? Oh, shorter than usual. Oh, she's ripping off Lookner. No way. I don't even use Lookner. You know why I don't use Lookner? Because he's such a fucking, such a good person about never using anybody's shit that he shouldn't. She probably doesn't know that about him. Oh, she's using Ickadmel too? Oh, come on. Garbage. Let's see what this hog's saying.
Gosh, man, y'all, there's a whole lot going on. There's a whole lot going on.
You sound fucking unhealthy.
We'll touch base again in there in a minute. We'll go.
Dude, this is not slowed down. What is happening? I swear to God, I didn't timestamp this. What is hey, lady, wake up. Wake up. What the fuck time of day was this live stream? Can anybody tell me what time of day? It's the last one I see up there. What the fuck, dude? I don't know. You sound like you might be fucking nodding out there, Mother of the Year. I don't know.
We'll go back to that here in a sec.
Does she have lupus? What's going on? She sounds like she's crossfaded. She sounds like she smoked a big doobie and had like 6 glasses of wine.
Cause look, this is what I heard. She was real pissed off.
What's up,
Vibe?
Hey, Queen, how are you?
Dude, do you guys hear what I hear? What is going on right now? Marcos says, Lookner does not like. Well, I mean, anybody who watches Lookner, the number one frustrating thing about watching that man's show, and this is not even a criticism, this is just, it is what it is. But for me, the biggest rub is the fact that he'll put everything on his Twitter while he's live, and he'll drop all kinds of links in his chat, but he will not use your shit unless he has permission to use it. And it becomes frustrating for thousands of people. They're like, dude, just show it. He's like, I can't. I don't have permission to use it. Let me see if I can find another way. So oftentimes it takes him 10 or 15 more minutes to get the clip or get permission to use it. Patience. I mean, patience is so much better than just ripping someone off. Excuse the sirens.
Hey, baby, I was hoping you was going to come back up. What you doing?
Hey, baby, what you doing? Sounds like a lot lizard. Sounds like a woman that roams around the truck stop.
In my truck, and I couldn't get it to connect. It was still connected to my truck, so I had to stop. And
yeah, it's doing some weird ass noise right now on us.
I really hope one of these hags sing. Does anybody sing? Did anybody sing in this live stream? That shit just fills my heart with joy. Did you guys see my latest video? It's doing pretty good. It's got almost 500 views. It's some woman up there singing on the Hive. I'll show it to you.
Yes, but hopefully that'll shake out in a minute.
Hopefully I'll shake out.
But you must be connected to your Bluetooth or something.
Yeah.
Dude, did you just hey, Buzzy, did you just fill your prescription? What is happening? Oh my God, dude. Do you hear what I hear? That's her dead air.
Are you connected to your car? Because you're cutting out real bad, babe.
Babe, you're cutting out really bad. Buzzy, you're cutting out really bad. Are you connected to your car, man? Cutting out.
You might be connected to your Bluetooth still.
I gotta look.
I'm not sure.
Slow down. What is happening?
But I can't hear you. So if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Normal.
Baby.
Hold on a second. I look at this. Can you guys see this? I go to my
anyhow,
settings.
maybe you'll be able to, come back up.
Go to my settings down here. It says normal. Fuck you, YouTube. There's nothing normal about this nasty bitch at all. Waka waka.
And touch base with us here in a second, or maybe you'll be able to unmute or take your Bluetooth off. But this
dude, I think I'm getting high just listening to her. What is going on right now? Is this a contact buzz? What is she on? My God, this is midday. Is it? Can someone tell me if this was recorded midday? Holy shit. How do you take care of children whenever you can't even complete a fucking sentence, dude?
scared the fucking shit out of me.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah. There you are. Not
Okay.
good. You have tiff, a little bit of hard feelings and stuff, and I don't want to deal with that. I like to have belly laughs and talk to Ish, and I just don't think.
Oh my God. Rebecca Turner, you sound awful. You sound awful. You sound unhealthy. You sound like it's just incoherent. Are you okay? As much as I hate you, I don't wish physical harm upon anyone. You sound like you might need a chiggity checkup, girlfriend. You sound terrible. How the fuck can you sit there and criticize anyone else slurring or doing anything when you sound like a whole bottle of cough syrup? What is going on, man?
I don't think any of it should be going on. I just feel bad that any of this is even happening right now.
I don't think any of this should be going on. Happening right now. What the fuck?
You know what I mean? And I just don't like any of it. So I just was kind of keeping up with the current events going on because it's everywhere today. So we can't really avoid it. So I figured, hell with it. We might as well just go ahead and just peep in on what's going on. And then now we're going to keep it moving to this fucking animal right here.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
I feel like it's ever.
There he is, little bitch boy B Tim himself. B Tim, if nobody told you today that you're a little punk bitch, allow me to be the first. You're a little punk bitch.
Ever see that movie? What was that? The Legend of Buckaroo Banzai. You ever see that movie?
This dude, this is all he does. He talks about movies. Timmy, did your daddy own a Blockbuster? Or what's going on, dude? I know what it is. This motherfucker had no friends his entire life. That's why he's so loyal to a fat crackhead that hurts children. Because it's the only place he's felt welcomed. Look, Bing Bong, you've been figured out, bitch ass. I see you. I know people like you.
No.
It's a pretty weird movie, but whenever you say like
it's a pretty weird film.
Elon Diesel or whatever, I think of that movie, like The Legend of Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh my god, dude! This Buckaroo Banzai, Buckaroo B Tim, Buck Tim, fuck B Tim. See what I did there with the words? I can't stand Timmy. What's up, Pookie? Good to see you. I think I missed somebody else. Tinker's in the house. Natalie from California. Thanks so much, guys. We're just talking some shit. I didn't watch any of this, so I'm just kind of jumping around, listen to this fucking hog slur. My goodness. She talks about me drinking, but I mean, she sounds like she says she drinks 4 Mountain Dews a day. I don't think those are Mountain Dews, friends.
On diesel account, yeah, his because that's what he was under last night. That's what he came up on the panel under.
Oh, look at this. Here we are months later, and she's still obsessed with Brittany J's husband. Bitch, get your own man. I know both of your husbands left your sorry ass because you're an undesirable human being. But if you just go down to the local pub, you might be able to find the man of your dreams. You know? Maybe B Tim will fly in for you. I can imagine that. I can imagine that couple for sure.
Dylon Diesel. That's his. I think that's his. Like, you know, his.
I mean, for real, guys. How fucking sad. How fucking sad for a lonely ass warthog to sit there and talk about someone else's man. Dude, that's like femcell action right there.
His name that Beach likes. That's his alter ego.
And you hear she's always fiddling with something. She's always getting her next dose prepared. Always like.
Ego name.
Whatever.
Dude, it is a mental health like emergency with her, isn't it? I mean, sheesh. That's a great sentence you've created there, Blue Lazarou. She's plodding along with effort. Plodding with double D's. That's fucking hilarious. That's a great word, plodding.
It's just a weird name.
I'm cracking up. All right, beat that.
Rocky Road.
Let's roll. Let's roll this beautiful game footage here.
Community children.
I'm so happy.
Okay, my children belong to me and Craig. Nobody else. And if my children.
All right, pass on that.
Close it down for us.
Here we go, Brenda. It's your time to shine.
All right, here we go. Miss Brenda Sue had a mouth on her. You kiss your grandson with that mouth.
Wait, is this the same Brenda? And what, Rebecca? What is what with the accent? And why are you always slamming a lighter down? Listen, just by math, by simple calculations, there's no fucking way that you're lighting cigarettes or joints. What are you doing with that lighter? What is happening? You're sitting the lighter down every 45 seconds. Are you just a fucking manic person that's pacing around there? What is happening? For real. Inquiring minds want to fucking know, dude. It's just listen, I'll go back. It's constant.
Mouth on her. You kiss your grandson with that mouth, Brenda Sue.
Why are you talking about grandchildren, you fucking creepy biatch? God. She does not know how to read. She does not have any idea that most people think of her as a big sloppy creep, dude. So when she says shit like that, it just adds to the creep effect. I mean, at least she's consistent. Waka waka.
Brenda, you listen. Do you kiss your grandson with that lying fucking mouth of yours? Questions that need answers. Like right now. Like yesterday.
What is wrong with her? What is wrong with her? What is this? What are we witnessing here? Holy shit. Hey, you guys! That's her.
That's all. That's it. That's all.
Cliche after cliche after cliche.
All right, let me get back over here. Brenda Sue. Brenda Sue.
Oh, lighting something else up. For fuck's sake, dude. What is she smoking?
Fire in the hole. Smoke them if you got them.
Ooh. Fucking
Let's
smoking
get ready
the
to
house.
fucking laugh because this is hilarious.
Oh, I'm sure. It's probably as funny as that song.
She goes fucking spastic mode. And
yeah, we don't use that word anymore. Hey, let's just here. I'm gonna stop sharing this. I'm gonna show you. I'll let this play. I'm gonna pull up my newest video. It's a hoot.
Trisha's chat yesterday. Can't even get that shit out.
No, you can't. You can't even get. Dude, you know what? Dude, the fact that you can't complete a fucking sentence is not funny. It's not. It's alarming. It's concerning. It's a bunch of things, but it's not funny.
What's even not getting out is how loud your dog is snoring.
Oh, she's over here fucking calm.
Jesus Christ. Sometimes I contemplate a BJ's on the panel. Sometimes when I hear the snoring, I just think we're playing a clip or something. I don't know.
You're like, damn, are you over there playing BJ on your phone?
You know, I just think about her. Is BJ sleeping? Good one, guys. Oh, you really got him.
In the back.
Yeah. This is a new sound clip or a super chat.
Listen, she's a snoozy pin right now.
Yes, that dog does sleep a lot.
How could you say that?
For sure.
Listen, lady, you sound like you're nodding out. You sound like you're nodding out, Rebecca. How can you call someone else snoozy poon? And how do you get sleepy from crack? Inquiring minds want to know. Are you crossfaded? Are you doing several different substances to achieve that sloppiness that you've got going on there? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. It's evident. But hey, talk about someone else falling asleep as you fall asleep. Hey, talk about someone else's man as you sit there lonely with no man. That's what's happening here. Waka, waka.
She's a snoozy pin.
Oh my
Snoozer.
God. Dude.
For sure.
How come? Why haven't I seen a dozen clips of this already? She's a snoozer. Again, if you guys can see this, settings, playback speed, normal. This is straight from her page. This is not edited. She's talking like a whole bottle of cough syrup right now. It's really a spectacle. My God.
Yes, that dog does sleep a lot. That's for sure.
She's a snoozy pin. Snoozer. She plays and eats and hangs out and does all kinds of shit. And then she comes in and lays down. Like she already got up and went and played and then ran over to the fence like 4 times, stretched her legs, played with the other dogs. She had a good old time. She had a good day today. She had a good morning.
Dude, you did not have a good morning. So there you go. So that nobody was able to answer my question. This is midday yesterday. This is what happens at lunchtime. Now, day before yesterday, I got this little clip that I made a video out of. Let me show you that. Very much the same. This was 11:45 a.m. that this was occurring. She had this woman come up and sing a song about Britney and her supporters, and it was one of the most, talk about dualism. I mean, this song was not only the worst song, but it was also the best song. You'll see. Here, check it out. I've never seen any. This is what the adult daycare does at noon at the Hive. And that's exactly what I called the song Adult Daycare Song Time. I don't know who this woman is or was or whatever, but boy. And again, this is all original content in these videos. The video's mine, everything I made myself. I mean, it's not, I encourage all content creators to also make their own stuff. If you have your subscribers do everything for you, then you're not really running a channel.
Chart.
Take it away.
King back again. BJ and Craig live in sin, lying and begging, not Christians. They are hitmen. Sin and crafting pieces of shit. Whoop, there they are again. They're lying, distant, and delusional. Oh my, whoop, that's them again. Reality hot mess, Nana and what's her name? Whoop, I'm done.
Oh, got him.
Nope.
Coming in hot with a good one.
Nope.
Gosh, dang, here. Got him.
Got him. You ain't got shit.
I hope she sings that one.
I hope she sings that one. Whoop-dee-whoop. I mean, so that's the last bit that I said, I'm going to turn it exactly like I'm doing today. I thought to myself, I'm going to turn on the Hive just to see if there's anything worth clipping. I want to make a video, maybe a members only video, whatever. So day before yesterday, I find a woman singing belligerently drunk in the middle of the day or whatever the fuck is wrong with her. It doesn't matter. Again, in the middle of the day. And then this from yesterday, again, the middle of the day. This is what these fucking sad bitches do all day long. Look, man, Rebecca, no wonder you don't have a man, dude. You're a sad bitch. You just sit there feeling bad and yelling at the world, man. Take a day off. Fuck, man. Embarrassing indeed. Coco Pop 627. That bitch got bars. She got bars on bars. All right, we'll watch some more of the Hive here. Saturday Shambles. Yep, that's about right.
She actually got a new, but it's too cold to put water in it, so I didn't put the water in yet.
Dude, go blow your nose, man. Go blow your nose. You sound like what is happening?
She loves a good baby pool. She just fucking throws herself in there, like does this little slosh around thing. She's like a little hippo. She's like a little house hippo. I will take videos of her.
Well, I'm not your local resident drug expert, but there's a bunch of things that can make you talk like that. Cough syrup, pain pills, Xanax, hair on, being up 3 days on meth, alcohol, of course, alcohol, that goes without saying, right? To me, it sounds, and there's no way of knowing for sure. She says it's marijuana. To me, it sounds like probably an opiate, joint, and a drink of something spicy. But she says it's just weed. What I'm telling you is, I smoked a joint just before this live stream. This is what someone sounds like when they smoked a joint. You don't sound like you're laboring to speak in complete sentences. Marijuana categorically does not do that to you. It may cause you to eat an entire box of cereal, but it doesn't make you talk like that. It just doesn't, dude.
She is
heard all about them. She does it too.
Zoot says frontal brain injury. Could be, dude.
She's like her own little person. Oh man, she's over here.
I don't think any herb, the Jabba the Hutt over here, or Jobless the Hutt over here. Holy shit! Did you hear that, guys? I just came up with a new nickname for this woman, Jobless the Hutt. That's pretty fucking good. That just hit me like a bolt of lightning. Rebecca, I'm gonna start calling you Jobless the Hutt. Ha ha! Waka waka. I forgot what I was saying. I impressed myself so much with that one. I'm gonna pat myself on the back like I'm Cash Patel.
You're just going to town, huh? All right, let's see.
Life in the red. Kim in the house.
Did we miss any of them? Hopefully not.
Kim, what is she on? We're guessing.
Oh yeah, we did. Shoot.
Heroinico Crack-a-mouth.
Take it back, Terry Lynn. Back it up, Terry Lynn.
Dude, another cliche. Her entire existence consists of an antidote, a cliche, and then repeat. And then she'll throw in another channel's catchphrase, and then she'll say motherfuck, goddamn shit, fuck kid, and then another cliche. That's all it is. It's an unnecessary and unfortunate series of cliches. In other words, she says a lot, but she ain't saying shit. She talks too much and she doesn't say enough.
Okay, here we go.
There we go.
Oh.
Shout out, Brenda.
So, Brenda's comment comes in hot.
Wake up. Wake up.
Let's see. Dang, she's over here calm. Well, I guess.
What? Oh my God. This woman sucks so bad. I mean,
that is her and Nala, but they're snoring different patterns.
Dude, you sound like you have a whole nutsack in your mouth, by the way.
One's a little quieter than the other one.
Yeah, they're both very loud. Actually, they're overwhelmingly loud.
B. Tim, you also sound like you have balls in your mouth. What is happening right now? Did you guys see my community post here? I'll play this and I'll show it to you. I got a new picture of B. Tim.
Okay, so she comes in hot. Here's her first one. Here's her first one. It comes up here. I'm not sure who this is. Get stuck on top chat. So here she comes in. This is her first comment. Why don't you mind your own? And then it says, so she must be doing talk to text because it blurts out fucking. See how it's got the it's got the stars there. So, why don't you mind your own fucking business and get your own content? Are you guys fucking 2 years old? Grow the fuck up, you dumb ass bitch. Coming in hot. Coming in hot as hell. Brenda from YouTube. Ooh, Brenda Sue. Queen B and Clue are all find your own content.
You don't even live in America, bitch.
What? She's supposed to be mad about that.
Yo, this is this woman putting on a show right now. This is her podcast. This is her live stream. What does anybody even know what is she? She is fucking belligerent. She is wasted, dude. She is wasted.
These are Brenda Sue's comments.
And then the next one says, no one fucking believes you or Queen. Get the fuck over it, people, you dumbass bitch. So, and the next one says, so Queen B is allowed to smoke dope around her kids. How is that a healthy answer? My question.
Yeah, and you know what? You know what's not funny? Sitting around in dirty sweatpants getting wasted around your children all day, Rebecca. Oh, but you don't have to worry about that anymore, huh? There's nothing funny about that. Why does she think that's funny? Okay, trigger warning. It turns out B-Tim is actually a beautiful man, and this is what he looks like right here. Let me just get rid of that comment so you get to see it in its full glory. There's B-Tim. Don't mind the lice. Shit happens. But that's our friend B-Tim there.
Well, it's legal here for one. For one, it's legal here. Okay, that's why. For two,
hey, did you guys know that in the great state of Illinois, it's legal to be a shitty mother and even worse human being in general? It's legal here. See, it's legal here to be this wasted, dude. That ain't weed.
I have always smoked and I always will smoke, whether it's legal or illegal. I mean, I'm gonna smoke regardless.
Oh, she's a rebel. That's it.
Is that an answer to your question? What else did she ask?
Yeah, I don't think
that answer your question. What else did you ask? Has anybody seen my pipe?
I really like, because I think people, you would think someone like Brenda's age would think to themselves and say to themselves, do you remember the time where people used to smoke cigarettes all the time around people?
Yeah, remember. Yes, that's
my mom.
B-Tim, you're talking to a creepy stank ass bitch that sits in a cloud of. Do you hear her lighter? How are you missing this? And you're talking about, remember when people used to smoke around people? B-Tim, wake up, bruh. Dude, what the actual fuck is happening? Remember that one time. It's happening right now. This woman's there blowing smoke in her pets, children, and birds' faces. I guess the birds are technically pets. But for her, let's face it, we can consider them captives at this point.
My mom used to smoke so much. They used to be like a Marlboro rewards points. You remember those?
Yeah, you used to be able to smoke in the hospitals after having a damn baby.
Yeah, like.
Okay, that adds up. That adds up.
You had Marlboro.
But unfortunately, Rebecca, you're not allowed to smoke. It was never legal to smoke what you smoke in a hospital.
Rewards, I shit you not. So you can actually get like a magazine, and then you could turn in your Marlboro points, like little coupons from each pack.
This dude has one of the most smackable voices on YouTube.
To get like a bag, it was kind of like.
Oh yeah, they give you prizes and shit like that. I remember that.
Prizes.
Yeah, like it didn't happen like for my. I guess.
You see, lit up. She's like, free shit, free. Somebody say something for free. Shoot.
Like I guess we never did all that because we were sneaking around having them. We shouldn't have had them.
Dude, I'll just say it. Rebecca, you need to go to a physician immediately. Find out what the fuck is going on with your speech cadence. Why are you slurring if you're not on narcotics? That's number one. And the second thing is, tell him to have a look at your nasal cavities, because you sound like Cloggy McCloggerston over there. And yeah, you do every day. Sometimes real late at night, it's even worse. Do you know what that sounds like to me? You could probably guess, huh?
Anyway, 18 to, fill it out and all that shit, but our parents definitely did.
Yeah, I got the bag still. I got the Marlboro bag. I should she got
for shit. I bet you that's why she did it, because one of these fucking stupid asses told her to.
Brenda, thanks for doing what I told you to do. Oh my God, she honestly thinks that anybody that dislikes her is either sent by me or me. Meanwhile, I'm eating cheesecake on the beach.
Go private all of her stuff.
I would probably do that because she's stupid. This woman literally decided to...
Again, B-Tim talking down to women. That's just what he does, because he's a punk bitch. And it shouldn't be legal, Smother. It's disgusting. I was raised in a smoky room. I mean, look how I turned out. Let's just say it's not a good idea. Timmy Docs confirmed. Yeah, he's a Balchinian. Hey, Gigi, thanks for being here. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Cinderella, thanks so much for being here. I do apologize if the beginning of my live stream turned anyone off. These are the things that are happening in the world that interest me. I don't expect them to interest everyone. And I assure you it's not a political thing, but like common sense should rule above all else. The truth with a capital T. Cinderella says she's not just on weed. There's more. Of course, there's more going on there. Of course. Listen, like I said, it's Sunday afternoon. I finished everything I had to do. Is adulting responsibilities for the day, and the rest of the things I have to do are on my own schedule. So I myself had a marijuana cigarette. And do you hear me? She can't form complete sentences. I think it was Zoot said there's maybe a head injury. It could be a head injury because oftentimes head injuries mock being intoxicated. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I guess if you have a head injury, then this sort of episode that she's having here could, come and go. That would be my only, counterpoint to it being a head injury. Would it be this? And I don't know about this kind of stuff. But would she be like this all the time, or is this something that can come and go? Because it gets worse some days. Some days she's nodding out at 11 o'clock in the morning, urging people to drink and get high with her. Like, it's insane.
Well, run around with her kids and grandkids on her page into the drama community while she's hanging out with like weirdos like Lemonhead and BJ and Dylon.
Tim, you ain't shit to me. I'll just say it straight up, man. You wouldn't say it's my face because I would knock you out flat out. You're a little punk bitch, and you're not half the man that I am, and you never fucking will be. Cope harder, bitch. Cope harder.
Delon or whatever the fuck his name is, who's looking up granny pics in Instagram.
Not the Delon.
Hey, you guys.
Delon Diesel. I feel like that's such a the Delon pictures of Delon Diesel.
Delon Diesel.
You're not even allowed to vape here in Pismo. No vaping, no smoking, no vaping. You have to be in your house. I think it's even in your car, it's a no-go. Although I can't say for sure. Of course, people are still smoking, but they're doing it away from everyone like they should have been doing to begin with. I don't know. I see both sides of it. I've seen pretentious people like you walk by them, or they walk by someone who's smoking. They're it's like, come on, you're not serious. You're not seriously coughing. If you're coughing just by the sight of someone 30 feet away from you having a cigarette, then you need to consult a physician immediately because something's up. You know the people I'm talking about? At the same time, if you're a smoker out there and there's a family having a picnic, hey, maybe go on the other side so the wind doesn't blow right into their fucking faces. Simple rules to life. Simple rules. Just don't be a fucking jerk off.
Adventures of Delon Diesel.
Oh man, B-Tim, you crack me up. Cause fuck them anyways. I mean, what the hell? What is a Delon Diesel?
This is what this woman's life has been reduced to. B-Tim, you crack me up. Where's the Delon Diesel? This is her lunch. This is her midday crash the fuck out, starring B-Tim, a punk bitch.
Diesel, who the fuck even is that? Who cares?
Dylon Ding Dong, someone said.
Oh man. Dylon little dong here. Okay, here.
What?
You're lying. Okay, here. Craig does not do. You guys know. You guys.
She can. Craig, no, you know the little dong. You're trash. This bitch is trash. What is she even talking about, man? What you saying over there, sloppy?
Guys are being watched. Do you know where you are live? It's against the law to bully people. That right there is her. This right here is the third one down. She says people lying, and then people are lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying.
Oh my God. Dude, how, okay, let's just keep it real here. Everyone take a step back and have a look at this. How does she have the right to talk shit on anyone? What we know about her and just what she's demonstrating in this, what I believe to be her last live stream, unless she's sloppily live right now. Like, holy shit, girl, you sound like a whole disaster. You are a cautionary tale of how not to live your life and how not to speak. Gross, dude. Gross.
Trisha had her triggered as fuck in the chat. Brenda Sue, click that link and come up here. Get up here.
Maybe I should have checked with Unsupervised Maniacs. Is it okay to criticize how would I even put this? This is tricky. Is it well, I mean, since I have to check in with you and what you agree with is the way all things should be done, right? Okay, so here's the question. Is it okay to addict shame someone who constantly addict shames other people? So on a more basic level, is it okay with you if I go ahead and bully bullies? Oh wait, I don't need your fucking permission. You forgot. All these fake gatekeepers forget. Bummer, dude. I just think that people shouldn't do this or that. Okay, good luck with that. You should have became a politician.
Let's talk this out. Come on, Brenda Sue. Come on. I don't know if we'll get very far with B-Thug.
Wasted.
He ain't gonna put up with your shit, but come on.
I'm very nice. I don't know about you. But I'm a very nice person.
Brenda, just come up here.
Why does B-Tim sound like he's sitting on the toilet?
Let's have a talk. Brenda, where you at, Sue? Bring your...
Oh, here we go. This old sad ass act where she's like, "Hey, come on, bring your ass up here. I'm gonna need a hit." Yeah, you fucking shut up, dude. No one's gonna snap. No one's gonna pop to attention when you tell them to anymore. Those days are gone. Any kind of clout, any kind of pull, any kind of integrity, any kind of reputation that you think it's all over now, Rebecca. You're just trash. You're trash, Rebecca. Rebecca is trash.
Yes, up here, Brenda Sue. Come on, you're not blocked. You got a little time out for a couple of seconds. You're not blocked. I went back and looked. You are not blocked. So don't even try to say that. You got timed out for running your mouth.
Hey, you guys!
Even though I didn't want to. But I told you I would.
Dude. Hey, asshole. You're in no shape to have a conversation. You can't even have a conversation with the 800 people in your chat, dude. It's so funny. Brenda, I kind of half wish you would have went up there and just spoke clear and logically to her. But you know what she would have done in that case? She would have invited the fucking vampire loser fake nurse bitches that hang out in her back chat up to bully and gang up on you. So smart of you not to join that hepatitis panel.
I would. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I did tell you I would. All right, let's see here.
Salty lunatics.
Craig does not do. You guys know you guys are being watched. Do you know where you live? It's against the...
This is a 40-year-old adult American woman, mother, that can't even read a complete proper sentence at noon on a Saturday. That's what we're witnessing. In case the music is distracting you, I can turn it down. This bitch is wasted. Kim seems to think it's benzos and box wine. Yeah, she's fade ski. She says Mountain Dews, and I was tempted to search Google search, hey, does the state of Illinois sell a malt liquor version of their Mountain Dew product there? Because she might just be doing the old semantics on us, but she is fucked up, dude.
Oh, it's against the bully. It's against the law to bully people. Okay. Why don't you help Queen Bee protect her kids around all that pot smoking?
Yeah, that's funny. Child neglect. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. I get it. That's funny.
Gosh dang, Brenda. All that pot.
Cliche. Gosh dang. Cliche. Rumble,
pot
rumble,
smoke,
rumble.
They need protected from all that pot smoking. Do they? Shit.
I mean,
they're not smoking around them or in front of them. I mean, I guess, you know.
Dude, you are a mess right now there, Buzzy. And Brenda, I do agree with you that secondhand smoke is dangerous to the children around her, but I think neck bruises are probably a more urgent concern. Because, you know, she bruises children's necks. That's a fact. Now, I've been a lot of shit from a bunch of cowardly people. They're like, you keep saying she choked her kids. Well, okay, she karate chopped her kid. She drop kicked her kid in the neck. I don't get. However, a bruise may appear on a child's neck, that's what she did. You know.
No, you would know that though, right? Because you know what goes on over here. You know, right?
And if you don't know, you don't know.
Brenda just knows. She just knows. All right, let's go. Here
Speaking of snow, go blow your nose there, fucking Al Pacino.
Go. That's against the law to smoke weed around your children. Well, you know what? I'm glad it's against the law to smoke weed around your children. I don't do that, so I don't have nothing to worry about.
Dude, nobody believes that. And yes, you do. Fuck, man.
Let's see here. You damn right I'm triggered.
She's probably one of those absolute sloppy bitches that smokes with her own children. You've seen those. I mean, we all had those buddies in high school. Let's face it. Remember, she is the woman that furnished alcohol to children.
When are you not triggered, Brenda Sue? When are you not fucking triggered?
You know, there used to be a medical theory in the old days. Very old days. It was called the miasma theory. Do you know what the miasma theory is, Queen?
Why are we doing that? Make it make sense, Brenda Sue. Where even are you? Where even are you? Click that link, Brenda Sue.
It is one of my favorite things lately. Whenever the last 20 people that she demanded take the link ignored her fat ass, didn't take the link at all. They likely emailed me and we all laughed at her.
Jeez. It ain't good to be doing dope around your kids to where you can't wake up.
I mean, again, that's that projection, girl. That's that projection. It's not good that you do that, Rebecca. We can hear it in your tone, girl.
The suit. Who even are you?
Good. The sound of someone laughing when it's just everyone knows they're not happy it freaks me out, man. It freaks me out.
Hold on, let's see here. You all need to tell Queen to quit smoking weed.
She can't read. You know that? I just figured it out. And shout out everybody who has a difficult time reading. All my illiterate brothers and sisters out there. This woman can't read. She can't read.
Around her children, that is against the law. Well, God, like I said, it's a good thing I don't then, huh? I don't have nothing to worry about.
It's not against the law.
Oh, you have an awful lot to worry about. And bitch ass B Tim, let's hear how you support a piece of shit like this. Let's hear all about it, bud.
Buy weed. Not these days, at least.
Yeah, I don't have anything to worry about.
Dude, why don't you speak like you have a set of balls, B Tim? You sound like just like a sad little boy, man. Come on. Where's your machismo, dude? Go eat a steak, man.
Let's see. Jay put that in there before you guys get it. What is she talking about, Jay?
What? Jesus Christ. There's no context. It's just madness. Angel of Light, thank you so much for the $10 super sticker with the little lemon guy. You're the best. Let me play you something. This woman, I mean, obviously she's just fucking crossfaded in the middle of the day, talking without a man because her man left her because of her stank and her violence. And now she's sitting there talking about other people's men and other people's parenting. Yeah, she's going to court for custody. Brittany J is not. Dude, this is crazy. It's fucking bananas. Buzzy, you are just oblivious. You are a lost cause. You are a cautionary tale of YouTube. My God. Love that no one will join her. Exactly, Joan. It makes my day. Well, people will always join her. She always keeps some slug in the back chat. But when she demands someone to come up and they won't come up, Joan, that shit makes me so happy inside. And I'm also so happy I didn't listen to this yesterday because I would have been forced to go live about it because my God. Hey, Amber E. She has to close one eye when she reads. I believe that to be true. Shout out all my alcoholic brothers and sisters out there that understand what that means. Environmentally activated asthma is a thing. Yeah, I mean, let's see. No, you cannot smoke marijuana in front of your children in Illinois. You cannot smoke marijuana while children are in your care. It doesn't even mean the same room, Rebecca. It means in there. What? Ooh. Hey, Buzzy, that's Headstones and Headlines dropping the fucking mic on you right there. I'll read it again from the beginning. No, you cannot smoke marijuana in front of your children in Illinois. You cannot smoke marijuana while children are in your care. Drugs are a serious issue in an Illinois divorce or parentage action. So I think what Emmy's getting at is the fact that you sit around getting wasted all day is really going to work against you on July 8th or 11th, whenever you go back to custody court. Because you're demonstrating the actions of a clearly incoherent human being that chooses drugs over being a responsible person. Obviously, I mean, look what you're doing right now. You're sitting there just reading comments and slurring like a mess, like the town drunk. You sound like the town drunk. You know what you sound like, Rebecca? You sound like you might just climb in your neighbor's window and shit on their couch. That's what you sound like. Please don't do that. Apparently, I don't know. Hey, B. Tim, where did your masculinity go, little buddy? I don't know. I mean, you're sitting next to a violent crackhead talking about other people being crazy, Tim. Do you have any idea how foolish you look, bud? Little buckaroo, little Timmy. What was that? Is she falling asleep? Is that what that noise was? Whoa. What the hold on. What the fuck, dude? Is she hyperventilating? How high is she right now? My God. Okay. There you go. My bad. Hopefully that's better. Could you hear it though? Okay, my bad. I'll go back. She sounds like she's about to pass out.
Or she's dealing with her cat that was just kicked by Brittany J.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, B-Tim. And that's why if I ever see you in real life, you will fucking run from me. Because you are such a little weasel bitch. No cat was ever kicked. I mean, it's the same odds of that cat actually have been kicked are the same odds that you'll ever marry a woman, dude. Or you'll ever get laid, or any other man will actually respect you as a man. That is to say, didn't happen, ain't gonna happen. Silly bitch.
Let me see. I don't know.
Dude,
I think she's kind of this individual scene.
I'm gonna say it again, and I'm not. This is not an ego thing. I'm not tooting my own horn. I am better at YouTube than Rebecca Turner is. Look at this. What she does in the middle of the day, dude. And she has this little sad boy up there with her. Like, I don't know. Apparently, have you seen that movie, dude? Smackety smack smack smack. You got the weakest little. Come on, dude. Jonesing in the house. What's going on, Jonesy? I still haven't caught up with whatever's going on between you and Laura. I'm getting little snippets. But I have to go back and watch your stuff. It's summertime and I'm on the move. I'm making my way across the country, slowly but surely. Turn the music down a little bit. Okay, I can do that. How's that? Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll take a screenshot one day and show you how fucking pathetic the volume control and the pre-record, like the song options are in Restream. It sucks. You have almost no control. It glitches out. But whatever. We got some baby making music in the background. Let me get back in the chat. Who did I not see? Lil Lolly says A1. It's a Gmail and will have Lolly in it. Oh, okay, cool. Good to see you, Lil Lolly. I'm not sure I've seen that name before. We are reviewing Rebecca Turner, one of the biggest pieces of trash on YouTube. She goes as Queen Bee. She is no queen. She's been portraying herself as a single mother to get cash donations for legal trouble that she got herself into. And she was never a single mother. Ironically enough, she is now.
Seems to be a little cuckoo.
All right, here, let's see.
B-Tim calling people crazy is the funniest shit ever. B-Tim, you're a fucking Jehovah's Witness calling people crazy, dude. Shut your mouth.
Brenda Sue here. Listen, like I said, you need to make sure you need to make it make sense. Why are Brittany's kids doing this to wake her up?
Hey, Chronicles of the Shady is in the house. I have a lot to catch up on. Don't even know if it's possible, actually. Same here, Shady. I just been summaring. I know. Listen, I'll be completely honest with you. I've lied to you in the past and said I on days off that I haven't watched anything. I've just said, of course I peek in and get clips sent to me, but these last few days I haven't seen shit. I've been watching Shady's videos if I do tune into anything. I've been watching the news. I've been watching Lookner until 2:00 in the morning. I've been calling my Marine buddies. We're having a much bigger conversation than any kind of thing that a crackhead in Illinois is even taking part in. I mean, the world is going on, guys, and it's so much bigger than these arguments with terrible mothers. And so I missed a lot, and I'm not even sure that I'm going to make any effort to go back and find out what I missed. If there's something that I need to know, though, email me, guys, and I'll definitely check it out. But again, like I said, the next 10 days, I'm just going to be popping on. I'll try to schedule 30 minutes in advance so the notification goes out, but I can't even promise that because I'm going to be at the mercy of the Wi-Fi as I go across the country. And if there's some place that I should see that you'd like to see me go live from, as I travel from Pismo Beach back to the East Coast, let me know. Maybe I'll be able to fit it in.
Mom.
What? She's fucking playing patty cakes with herself. This is the woman that sits around and calls for 5150s on everyone. She sounds like a whole damn straitjacket just waiting to happen.
Why are we doing that? Make it make sense, Brenda Sue. Where even are you? Where even are you? Click that link, Brenda Sue.
Not going to happen. Sorry, I'm chewing pretzels again. Chronicles, I'm going to tell you I appreciate your work recently. I really do. I know it's not about politics. It's about our country being what it states that it is. I appreciate you.
Jeez. It ain't good to be doing dope around your kids to where you can't wake up, Brenda Sue. Who even are you? Yeah. Let's see here. Hold on.
I'm not going to lie. She's a sad bitch, man. I feel like I'm picking on her right now because she's in such a pathetic state. We'll just listen to a little bit more and see if there's anything worth talking about. This bitch is crashed out, dude. I mean, look, even if I liked her, I would be like, this bitch is crashed out. Let me look at chat right quick. I'm only 3 minutes behind this time. Chronicles, I think you have been catching up on what's more important. Yes, Amber, that's what I was trying to say as well. If there's ever anything that goes on, I'm sure Shady is alerted to it. But nothing's been going on. They're still just sitting over there like sad bitches talking about women that have men when they ain't got none, talking about other people's addictions when they're full-blown addict publicly. Like it's a sad state of affairs, man. Lil Lolly says, Senator, sorry, I was conversing with A1. I've been here since you started pop in every few weeks. Oh, thanks so much, Lil Lolly. And if I did say hello to you in the past, I apologize. I just didn't. You see so many names, but thanks for being here. It says, pop in every few weeks, usually in the bushes, but say hello. I travel full time, so I'm usually in the bushes here and there. Awesome. Well, be careful in those bushes. There's some bees, just so you know. But thanks so much for being here. Kim says, what the fuck is she doing? Dude, she's just demonstrating mental illness and drug addiction publicly for your entertainment at noon. That's what she's doing. And you know what? If anyone in the world tunes into this woman, they're gonna think this is what America is like. And I tell you what, she does not properly represent mothers. She doesn't properly represent women, and she certainly does not properly represent Americans or anyone from the great state of Illinois either. She's her own free turd. She's just her own random pile of shit.
Jay put that in there before you guys get it. What is she talking about? Jay put that in there before you guys get it.
I don't know.
For real, Shady, your videos basically inspired me to get my ass down to LA and have a look for myself. I can show you guys for myself. Also, when I do that, if there are any creators in here, what I'm going to do is just give you permission to use that live stream as I'm out there live. That's to say, if I'm stepping on your live stream, you're welcome to show some of it if you'd like to.
Brenda be spazzing the fuck out talking about himself.
I mean, we're listening to the mind of a crazy person. You do realize that.
Yes, we are, B-Tim. Yes, we are. But what you don't realize is the crazy person is the fucking jobless, the hut that's right next to you.
Yeah.
If you guys ever heard anyone else say, I'm sorry about chewing, I'm starving. If you've heard anyone else say jobless, the hut before, let me know. But I honestly think I just made that up.
I mean, this is a crazy person. Like I don't know what you can say about that. Like this person is obvious. Like I don't know what you can say about that. Like I don't know what you can say about that. Like Like, I don't know what
the
you can
fuck,
say
dude?
about that. Like, this person is obviously too invested with Brittany J.
You know what it is? I know what it is. I know what she's doing. You guys guessing in the chat what's causing her to make that noise? Let me see. Let me see what you guys think. I know what it is. I figured it out. I know exactly what it is. All right, guys. I wish I had the Jeopardy music, but I don't. What do you think that noise is? All right, I'm going to wait a few seconds and see if anybody... What is that noise? She doze off? Possibly doze off? I'm going to tell you my guess. I'm going to see what else. Tinker's like, what the fuck is that noise? Please hit that like button. Yes, do. Little Lolly, it was, but I don't think they're friends anymore. Okay, here's my guess. You ready, guys? I think... Now, I may be wrong. There's no way to know this. But I think that Jobless the Hut just exhaled a deep breath because she's leaning over to wipe her ass in the potty chair. What do you think, guys? She's wiping her ass. That's what's happening. That's what that is. She shits during her live streams. It's crazy.
You can say about that. Like, I mean, this is a crazy person. Like, I don't know what you can say about that. Like, this person is obviously too invested with Brittany J. She's going there trying to defend her with all this stuff.
Because she appreciates Brittany J, and she doesn't appreciate you fucking creatures of the night obsessing, making your entire existence about the person. Well, Senator, you do the same thing. Well, that bitch got my family on her community post. The shit that I got going on with her is not a good example of how any of you fucking people should do YouTube. So don't tell me that I'm a hypocrite for it. No, this bitch has been my, a thorn in my side and just a pain in my ass ever since the very first time I spoke up against her. So it's not the same thing. Everyone who comes to me with that cliche, nah, bitch. I mean, this is bigger than, or going on longer than you even have a grasp of. Conversely, I'm winning the battle, and I'm still undefeated. Because here's the number one reason why. Because I tell the truth, and when she stopped telling the truth and started lying, I won, and that's it. And that happened well before I found out she bruised her children's neck.
And the truth of the matter is that the lady is, looking like a fool, like an absolute moron. I don't know. I mean, like, what can you say about that?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. He doesn't have any he doesn't even believe what he says himself. He has a zero personal constitution whatsoever. Again, the most smackable voice on YouTube. Also, if you're a big, scary channel like The Hive, and this is your men's department, and the other, well, who else is there? Sloppy Ops. It sounds like he just drank all. He sounds like Buzzy. Even worse. You people are a fucking mess. That's what's going on here. Brenda's a better person than you. Brittany J's a better person than you. I mean, you're pretty hard pressed to find anybody that's like worse than you people.
You know what I mean?
Right. Let's see here. Cash, thank you for dropping 5 of them on us. I appreciate you, bub.
There's Cash. Remember Cash? He turned out to be a real fucking dud, didn't he? Angel of Light, I wanted to thank you too. My last live stream a few days ago. I missed your super chat of $20, or a super sticker. I can't remember which one, but I appreciate it. You're always so generous. So cool. Keeping the lights on into Lemon Grove.
Brenda know how she's fucking out there. I mean, seriously, she's fucking out there. The shit
it's funny. She just talks about Brenda like she knows her. Bitch, you don't know Brenda. You don't know jack about Brenda. You just know Brenda don't like your sloppy ass.
She says doesn't make no fucking sense. Let's see here, Brenda.
No, it does make sense. She said, don't get high around your kids and stop being such a sloppy bitch. And you thought it was funny. She can twist reality right in front of people. It's fucking bizarre. Anybody that falls for this garbage she puts out is also fucking trash.
Yes, Queen Bee lives in a legal place, but that doesn't make it smoking weed around her kids. Well, like I said, I don't, so I don't have nothing to worry about. Brenda Sue.
Let me explain this because this is something that Rebecca doesn't understand. Maybe I could say it in such a broken down, dumbed down way that she can understand it. If you are a mother that is responsible for taking care of children, and you are intoxicated all day and not taking care of your children, then you're a derelict. You're schlepping your responsibilities and getting high instead. It doesn't matter that it's legal because guess what else is legal? Jack fucking Daniels. And if you sat there and drank Jack Daniels all day long, same. It doesn't matter that it's legal. It doesn't make it good, stupid. I mean, you're for real making all people that recreationally smoke marijuana look like a crackhead like you. We're not like you. You're an addict. You're a crazy person that's sitting there wasted. And you think it's justifiable to just be sloppy McSlopperston because it's legal? Well, so is gin. But how are you going to maintain custody if all you do is sit around is drink gin all day long? Oh, wait, you can't. That's why you're going to court. Guess what doesn't make you violent? Marijuana.
You're not lying. They are lying to you. That's her last one. Okay, hold on. Let's roll through some of these.
The fuck, dude.
Real quick. We're gonna get past the "you're not lying, they're lying to you," so we can have let's see, a fresh line of lies. Okay, here we go.
What's funny?
No, Brittany doesn't do meth. Well, I don't think she does. I think she does methadone, in my opinion, and I think that's why it's legal, and I think that's why she's getting away with it with CPS because it's from a doctor, and
Dude,
she has a doctor's note.
You do realize that just like me being essayed as a child and having butthole problems, just like me being accused of stolen valor, just like whenever she said I impersonated her lawyer, it's all made up. And that's what she's doing right here about Brittany J, making stuff up, naming specific drugs that she thinks Brittany J is on. It's all made up. None of it's true. This person is just a tyrant asshole that thinks she can get away with just saying whatever she wants. I cannot wait. I'm not even going to say much more about it, but her entire world is coming to an abrupt interruption here real soon.
For it, so she wouldn't be in trouble even if she was taking it every day.
Bullshit. Shut up, dude.
Because it's prescribed.
You don't know what's prescribed
matter,
there.
Right?
This is the craziest shit ever. This is insane of her to say this. And nobody cares. Everyone's like, that's completely normal. This woman sitting around like she just is chewing on Vicodin, talking about someone else's addiction.
Right. And then this one says, Brenda, hey.
And it's not even someone's actual addiction. It's a fiction addiction.
Rowena, why did you tell people that I was trying to find out where you worked? Because you were. Row, were you in here?
Oh, God. Where's the... Row, you in here? Hey, Row, you in here? Row. Where you at, Row? Row.
Hey, you guys!
For real. Row. Do you have any idea what that sounds like, dude? Anyways, whatever.
Running that cock box. Brenda Sue. Out here lying.
Dude, she's melting. She's melting.
Some big old whoppers.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the volume right. There we go.
Yeah, it seems like the person's just a very lonely lady. She probably only has a cat that she hangs out with.
Dude, you sound like the loneliest little punk bitch boy in the whole world. How in the world can someone that sounds like a little sad boy like you talk about anyone else being lonely? Also, the woman that you're talking to, husband, just left her. She's pretty fucking lonely too, dude. You're talking about a woman who's married with love in her life and love in her family next to a woman who's destroyed her entire existence. Do you have any idea how fucking hypocritical? Dude, you are such a little bitch, man. There's no nice way to say it. What a bitch.
And she probably listens to Brittany J to calm her mind when she thinks about her impending situation in life. But it is what it is. Probably listens to BJ and contemplates, wow.
No, hold on. You're a liar. No.
Is it?
I'm bored with this. Let's see what else we got.
No.
That's what you said, something like that.
Oh, here's this fucking whore.
Come on, big sheriff.
In case anybody's wondering, just to be fair, I only call her a whore because she calls everyone else a whore. Here's how I consider things. If someone is so comfortable to say crazy shit about someone, they better expect me to say that same shit about them. That's sort of what my role is here on YouTube, and I don't care if you like it or not. There's only one way to deal with a bully as far as using my philosophy in life. Each of you can maybe do your things differently, but just by virtue of this sloppy bitch calling everyone else a whore, she is now a whore herself. That's my point. And I don't use that word lightly, and I'm not disrespectful to women for fun. She's not someone that's worthy of anyone's respect whatsoever. Fake ass nurse. Pretend LARPing as a nurse, suckling on gummy bears all day long. She's the manager of the adult daycare.
I ain't never seen a sheriff so scared of words. Okay.
Interesting. I don't know. I think she's just a troll account. I think she's just a dumb.
Sounds like she's standing out by a road.
Person. I don't know.
I don't think she's just an old haggard bitch is what I think. I don't care.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny you say that because we all think you're an old haggard bitch, Rowena. It's funny you would say that. I mean, those exact choice of words too. That's what we think you are. A haggard old bitch. That's what you are.
No, I'm sorry. It's like you sit there like we were not talking about Queen.
Why'd she breathe like that in between her words, dude? Fucking go get your inhaler or something. What's happening? She does that to inflect and try to impose, force you to pay attention to the useless fucking words that are coming out of her mouth.
And she comes over in Trish's and just wilds out, right? And until the speaking black comment, she didn't get blocked. Nothing. She didn't get blocked until that. And then she got blocked. And it's like, I would have more respect. I won't have any respect for her, but I guess I would have.
Oh, I was muted. I was just wondering what time Chili's opens.
Have more, I don't know. I guess I would think she'd have a couple vertebrae to that spine if she just click a link.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
The joke's on you, Slowina. Nobody wants that link anymore. Just you nasty bitches. I know I was muted. I apologize. Anybody with common sense doesn't want anything to do with your your LARPing ass nurse. You got a person LARPing as a good mother, and then you got someone LARPing as a man. You're all a bunch of undesirable, low-life motherfuckers. And there's no nice way to say that, so I'll just put it exactly the way it is.
Yeah.
That's highly doubtful, but, it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't care if she does or not, but it's just very telling when you can say all the things talking about Queen's court dates and I'm a racist and,
Yeah, you are. You are racist. And the reason I talk about her court cases because they're court cases where she physically harmed her own child whilst pretending to be an advocate for victims. See how ironic? See how that doesn't work? See how you're trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, you dumb whore? She's a woman that hurts children and pretends that she's for victims. You can't exist in that paradox. It's not fucking possible. If she hurt children, and we know that she did, there's no way that she can be an advocate. Especially since she hasn't taken any accountability for it. She twisted it so hardcore that it's my fault that she hurt her kids. No, ma'am, not my fault. That's a problem that she and she alone has. It is not my problem. So, fuck you, Rowena, and fuck her police reports. How's that? When she sneezes, I'll FOIA it. Deal with it. Cope harder, bitch.
all the things,
All the things.
and go over there and tell that, what's her name, Mischief? Go over there and talk to her about smoking weed. Why don't you do that?
Mischief is rad. Reality Wins, rad. All these people that they don't like, they're nice people.
Because she does. There's nothing wrong with it.
Interesting.
I mean,
I love how she frames this mindless debate. No one said there was anything wrong with responsibly using recreational marijuana. I mean, any adult is I don't know anybody that's against it. I mean, maybe some people for religious reasons. Some people just don't like the smell of it. Some people are so smart that they're just like, look, man, even if you get positive effects from smoking that joint, you're still dumping carcinogens into your lungs, and they're against doing that. Most adults agree that an adult can do whatever they want when it comes to herb. I mean, that's not the debate we're having, though, Rowena. The debate that's happening in Brenda's comments is if you're a fucking irresponsible bag of shit that sits around getting intoxicated all day, doesn't matter what you're getting intoxicated on. If you're getting intoxicated all day, then you're demonstrating the characteristics of a grossly irresponsible human being, let alone mother. That's what the conversation is. It's not a debate of whether or not marijuana is good for us or not. Stupid. Nice try, though.
You sit with a limp dick, so that just tells me.
Dude, you're still talking about my dick. That's how pathetic you are. Everything has to go back to a penis because you're a fucking creep of nature.
Me a lot. Anybody that sits with him or Diaper Girl, I'm good.
Diaper Girl is Heather Bishop, the downtrodden, crazy, horrible mother bitch that drove 400 plus miles in an adult diaper to take photos of my hometown and then document it all on our Twitter. That's who Diaper Girl is, Rowena. You are an idiot.
Have you heard BJ say interesting just like you do? Yes, I have. It's because she copies people that she watches all the time.
Oh my God, is he serious? The woman that he sits next to on a panel is the least original human being ever born, and he's criticizing other people. B. Tim, you're a whole bitch.
She's probably in this chat right now. That's probably why she's very tired. She probably doesn't sleep and she watches the live streams, to be honest.
Why is your co-host falling asleep?
What's with you? But that's just my thoughts.
Who knows? I don't care. I
don't care. I don't care. I'm just gonna talk about it anyway. I don't care. Can we just talk about dicks all day?
I just think it's real rich to, and then have to.
I just think it's real rich.
Go over and go to BJ's last night. It was hilarious. I'm really triggered, or whatever she said.
Dude. Okay. You got B. Tim criticizing Brittany J for ripping off something he said while sitting next to a person that rips off everything that everyone says. And then you have Rowena down here criticizing, and then you also have B. Tim criticizing Brittany J for possibly being in chat and watching and paying attention to what these scoundrels are up to. And then you got Rowena saying that she admitting that all she does is listen to them when she's not on this panel. These people are a clusterfuck. These people are useless, mindless, fucking losers. These people are bullies. These people are nobodies, dude. It's amazing that she gets thousands of views. There's no way this thing has longevity. No way.
You know, Queen and Rowena. You know, I didn't. You know, no, girl. But BJ didn't give you too much ass pats. All she said was thank you for having my back. And then chat said, "Ooh, Brenda Sue's a badass." Okay, well that in BJ land that's called a keyboard warrior.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Shut up.
I think.
All right, ready for this? Here we go.
Oh, fuck off.
You know, he would be the one that gets beat up by everyone for breaking the rules with the soap. That's what I feel like.
What is this guy talking about?
It's wild.
Yeah, that's totally him. All right, here we go.
All right, nope.
I saw it last night. It's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can play it too if you want to.
It was a bunch of different clips.
Narcoleptic, but
hurt because BJ didn't kiss your ass. I don't believe you gave her $400. I believe you gave her 17 or 14 or whatever.
Oh, God, man, they're going to talk about money. The biggest grifting ass crew in the world is. I can't do it anymore. That's it. That's it for her. You guys want to talk about anything else? You want to see anything else? Holler at your boy. I can't listen to that nasty fucking bitch for another second. You are a badass, Brenda. Fuck those bitches. Soap on a rope. B. Tim's always thinking about just stuffing something into his butt, dude. It's got Richard Gere vibes. Wasn't it Richard Gere with the gerbil? What the fuck? B. Tim, if I ever run into you, most of you have heard this, but I already know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen this in 80s movies. He's going to see me. I'm going to say, hey, motherfucker. And he's going to turn around and try to run, step on his own shoelace, hit his fucking head on the corner of something and knock himself out. And I'm going to stand over him laughing. And at that moment, I'm going to go live. And I'm going to show you one of the most weak-minded, physically weak, impotent little man-child, bitch-ass motherfuckers unconscious on the floor, knocked himself out with his own fear. Bing bong. AI 109. One more like. That's so awesome. Thanks guys, for showing the love, baby. I did get, they don't want me to say their name, but that's a very generous Cash App. Thank you so much. Drop a 50 on it, baby. Ugh. What's wrong with these people, dude? Fly on your wall. What's going on? Hey, Truth Seeker. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling well. Sorry I haven't checked in for a couple days. I've been sort of, I'm out of reach. I'm out on the beach. Change your name. Well, let me know what you change it to. That way I don't think, I recognize you. Joneson tapped her out, LOL. Well, yeah, what happened? Let's see. Joneson said, Leon 1010. I'm convinced the ones that can't roast. Hold on. The ones that can't roast without talking about sex are super thirsty and maybe longing for that special touch. Well, I mean, for real. And especially B. Tim. He has never felt the warmth of a woman. You could just tell in his voice. Seriously? That dude is seriously, and maybe it's all women he's into. I don't judge, whatever. But he's never felt the warmth of another human being's body, and you can tell. He's criticizing people's parenting skills, and he hasn't even had his first date yet. He's still in like wet dream little boy town. It's wild, man. Marianne says, Truth's homophobic rant is on the Labs channel. Not sure if he's cool with you showing it. Well, shit, man. I don't think Josh would have a problem. Maybe catch a few subs out of it. Is it a clip or do you have a timestamp or something? But you talking about elevated truth? Yeah, fuck that guy. Listen. As soon as I saw that he was hanging out with just explicit racists, that his goose was cooked, in my book. And plus, he demonstrates. This is going to be a lot coming from me, but he demonstrates like instability that I can't trust. He's too wishy-washy. He has shown sparks of hope, and but I just don't watch him. The last few times that people brought him up, I thought to myself, damn, that dude's still on YouTube. I didn't even realize. But I don't exploit cases and stuff like him, so we're not peers in any way. And HGG, welcome in. See the horse there. I didn't see VK, so she must be busy. But she was talking about being chilly or hot where she is, not chilly, very hot where she was, and she's got a horse. So I'm curious how they. I mean, she was telling me she has to carry around ice packs to maintain, safe body temperature. I wonder how she looks after the horse. Jonesy says, curious AF Hubs when the bank statement hit, right? I'm sorry. If you guys want to watch more of that, you can go, pop on over to that trash town. I can't. That's as much as I have to offer. A small part of me thinks it's fucking hilarious that she criticizes other people for sounding fucked up. And she's obviously some of us are thinking benzos. Other people are thinking Xanax. I think maybe chewing on some just good old fashioned oxycodones or something. It's hard to tell. I've never gotten into I've never done those type of things, so I don't know. But what I do know is marijuana and alcohol, and that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like box wine and one of those blunts with THC diamonds encrusted on it. That's what it sounds like. But it's definitely not just herb by itself. There's a second thing going on there. There's a kicker. She is cross-faded. I mean, it's undeniable. Let's see. KCG says, I'm sorry. Hate when I jump into other people's conversations. I don't mean to. Apple's in the house. Apple's a great supporter of the channel. Thanks, Apple, for being here. What do you guys think? Do you think Josh would get mad at me if I show that? Leon says, I'm thinking she may be competing with Clue now. Well, I mean, there's no competition. Clue's, whenever they go live at the same time, KKKLU and the Buzzard, Clue wins out. Clue gets bigger numbers, and I think it was Jonesin that mentioned it. She's like, yeah, it's not a big deal now, but it's going to become a problem. If you remember correctly, that was the falling out between Savage and the Buzzard to begin with, because not only was Savage going live in the morning and Buzzy perceived that as a provocation, which it wasn't, but Savage was also covering Betty, which she's like, oh, hell no. She couldn't have somebody else make money covering the person she's got herself in a lawsuit with. She thinks she owns that situation somehow. No, bitch, we can make videos and cover both of you sloppy bitches if we want to. But check it out. Nobody's covering BHB anymore. What's going on there? Everybody's just on the Britney train. I know why. My hand's up. Teacher, call on me. It's because BHB doesn't make the money anymore. And they have to keep making money. And the way they do it most efficiently is by focusing on one person and destroying them, or attempting to destroy them, like they've been doing to me, like they're doing this is what they do. But here's the fun part. I'm undefeated. In all of their efforts to try to cancel me and bring me down and get people to exodus away from my channel, they've failed. You know why? Because they're fucking liars and I tell the truth. It's crazy how that works out. Like the good guy finishes last oftentimes. But when it comes to large groups of people, they can think for themselves. And they no longer believe your narrative about me being a bad person, stalking your children. That's all fiction, and you fucking know it. You know it so much that you're medicating yourself midday. You're welcome. I'm sorry that I put you in that position. Oh, wait. You put yourself in that position. Waka, waka. Somebody get that man a trophy. Oh, Apple, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. What's happening? What's happening? There's a new Cheech and Chong movie coming out. Very excited about that. And yeah, man, happy Father's Day. I've got a complicated relationship with my father. I'll share a little bit. Why not? Because they make stories up about me. Why not I set this story straight a little bit? When I was a young kid, both of my parents were grossly irresponsible people. Whether it be drugs or alcohol, a mix of both. Maybe sprinkle in some who knows what's going on. So as a result, my grandmother raised me as a young child. And when she passed away, that's when I met the other two. So as a young child, I thought my grandmother was my mother. And then I met the other two. And I'll fast forward. My dad eventually got his shit together and got his act together, got clean and sober, and then became a whole different, better man for it. He taught me lessons. He taught me not to use homophobic slurs, even when I was a 14-year-old punk, and it was completely socially acceptable for me to do so. That's what we did on the East Coast. We were miniature assholes for sure. But he always checked me. He would never let me litter. I mean, even something as insignificant as a gum wrapper, if he witnessed me throwing it on the ground, I had to go back and pick it up. He was a smoker most of his life. He's quit since because of some medical stuff. Thankfully, he recovered from that as well. But even as a smoker, he would demonstrate how to field strip your cigarette butt if you absolutely must have to get rid of it in the wilderness. So, I mean, as much as he fucked up as a dad, he did a lot of things so right that I'm not even sure that he knows it. But I called him and let him know. So that's what that is. I think there may be some resentment that he regrets not doing it right from the beginning, but that doesn't matter because I'm a forgiving person. That's how I live my life. So any dads out there, even if they fucked up or, they're doing their best, hats off to you as well as the single moms, man. Go lunatics everywhere about 45. Salty Lunatics has it. Is that what we're saying? Let's see. So yeah, that's me sharing a little bit about me. Let's see. Chronos, I have a short of Tooth you can show the rant. Okay, cool, awesome. I'll go to your channel then. Play whatever. It's the latest. Okay, I'll go right now. Sweet. Thank you, Shady. I appreciate it. I can't believe Rebecca was using the one guy on YouTube that works so hard and just religiously refuses to use anyone else's shit in Lookner. He should strike that bitch, man. He works so hard, dude, and she just takes it and makes it hers. I hate that. I hate it. We have to start protecting our work here. All right, I'm pulling up Chronicles of the Shady's newest short. I think she said it was. Elevated anger. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, I never liked this guy. I knew he was trash with that foam finger and all that. Like, I'm not with it. I'm not with it.
Joe, Wire, you want to take me out to dinner?
No, I'll knock your ass out if you ask me that question again, though.
You want to take me out to dinner?
Say another gay comment to me again, boy. I swear on everything out here, I'll fuck you up. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You heard exactly what the fuck I said. Don't you ever say some bullshit like that again.
I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this at all. And just for the record, this is official. If anybody wants to buy me dinner, I don't care if you got a dick or a vag. I don't think it's a sexual thing going to have dinner with someone. Sounds like a fucking homophobe to me. Sounds like someone is really just yearning to have a dick in their mouth. That's what it sounds like to me, and they don't know how to grapple with it.
You understand me? I don't give a fuck. I said what I said, motherfucker. Like I said, do something. Do.
You know what I mean? Like the people that rebel against the homophobe or homosexual people so much are the ones that really just, that's what they want, and they're too afraid. So what they do, instead of following their heart and loving who they want, they become violent and angry because they're confused and scared.
Something. Do something. I dare you. Do something. I don't give a fuck. Don't ever say some fucked up disrespectful shit like that to me again. Like I said, do something. Don't you ever disrespect a grown-ass man like that again. I will fuck you up.
You're not a grown-ass man.
I'm a grown-ass man. So I'm all in your face. Do something.
Get out of my face.
Don't ever do that again. I don't give a fuck. Say something.
I just want to interject some commentary here. Never once has a tough guy or a grown ass man been face to face with someone in confrontation and had the urge or had the need to say, I'm a grown ass man? That's somebody who's trying to avoid getting punched in the face by barking. That is a coward. When you hear somebody say that, I recommend that you punch them as hard as you can.
Dirty shit like that to me again.
Just walk it there.
Y'all got me fucked up.
No. We got you figured out. That's wholly different than having you fucked up, bruh.
So, why you want to take me out to dinner?
No.
Yep, exactly who I thought he was. My goodness. Was this on his channel? I don't know. Shady's still here. She could tell you where she got it from. Hey, what's up, Crafton? Good to see you, dude. It says, was that Charles Manson's face on his sleeve? Here, we'll watch it again. Trigger warning. This is obviously fucking white trash men acting like they're tough. So, I mean, what's more triggering than fucking downtrodden white trash men? Not much.
No, I'll knock your ass out if you ask me that question again, though.
You want to take me out to dinner?
Say another gay comment to me again.
Hey, Elevated, you want to go catch a bite to eat? Bitch.
I swear on everything out here, I'll fuck you up. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You heard exactly what the fuck I said. Don't you ever say some bullshit.
Hey, Elevated, you want to go have some sushi? You bitch. Let's see. Oh, he played this on his own channel? That adds up.
Shit like that again. You understand me? I don't give a fuck. I said what I said, motherfucker. Like I said, do something. Do something. Do something. I dare you. Do something. I don't give a fuck. Don't ever say some fucked up disrespectful shit like that to me again. Like I said, do something.
Oh, man. You know what I do when someone's yelling at me to do something? Something. Wow. Jeez.
Don't you ever disrespect a grown-ass man like that again. I will fuck you up.
You're not a grown-ass man.
I'm a grown-ass man. So I'm all in your face. Do something.
Get out of my
Don't ever do that again.
Come on, Elevated. Let's go have dinner, bud. I'll pull the chair out for you because you're such a bitch. Come on. Don't be a bitch.
Give a fuck. Say some dirty shit like that to me again.
Just walk it there.
Y'all got me fucked up.
He's shaking. Did you see that? He's shaking like a little leaf. Like a little leaf. Dude, since when is having dinner with someone of the same sex? I mean, how does that trigger your homophobia, dude? Oh my God. What the fuck, man? You don't see bros out having fucking burgers and beers with each other? How is that disrespectful, dude? If you think that's disrespectful, you're just like the ultimate homophobe. And it's obvious that what you're longing for is a peen in your mouth. To be so hateful to somebody. But I mean, what could you expect from somebody that thinks less of somebody simply for the color of their skin? I mean, for real. Let's see what else Shady's got. I can't stand white. I can't even stand
blonde
voice.
Special thanks to our sponsor, Coinbase. Special thanks to our sponsor, Palantir.
Shady, tell me they weren't commercials. What is happening? I did not see this, but I did see that Hassan guy that I showed earlier in showing the protest. He had a live stream where he put North Korean soldiers marching next to our soldiers marching. Oh man, it was embarrassing. I didn't know there were commercials, man. It says SpaceX, Anduril, and Palantir didn't respond to requests for comment. A reduced role for SpaceX would represent the first known setback to Musk's huge volume of business with the U.S. government. Oh yeah, him fighting with Trump now. Trump's like, you're not getting any more grants. Elon Musk, all of his wealth comes from grants from the U.S. government. Almost 80% of his wealth is our tax money given to him for nothing, just for doing what he does. It's crazy. His falling out with our president is going to be real bad news for him. I don't think he has enough ketamine to cope, but not my fucking problem. He can eat a bag of dicks. The shift in plans, U.S. government since the break with Trump last week, the shift in plans, especially for a project that Trump has touted as paramount for the U.S. defense strategy, also underscores the highly personalized nature of the president's leadership, aerospace, and defense experts say. And that's from Reuters. Okay. That's
go online.
All right, we get the idea. Thank you so much, Shady. You fucking rock. Oh my god. All right, let me double check. I heard my phone dinging over here. Thank you, LO, for the Cash App. That's cool of you. It says, thanks for going live. Well, you're welcome. I'm not going anywhere. I do have days where I don't even want to think about YouTube, but let's face it, I'm not going anywhere. Specifically because I'm starting to enjoy going live, meeting with you rascals occasionally, but also because that's what they want. They think they can chase me off. I'm still undefeated. I don't care what they say. It's me 1, them 0. Let's see. Wow, we got 117 likes. If you haven't hit it, hit it. GG, the salty one. Did you change your name? Did you add those butterflies? That says, I trust anything. I trust anything I see on social. Yeah, I think you meant to say I don't trust anything. I thought so. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's fucking wild. Well, I'm gonna play you out with an outro song since I haven't had a chance to play the intro. We jumped right into it. Thanks as always, guys. It's been a lot of fun. My name is Sinner. I've been your host. We will be back, I think, tomorrow. I'm not making any promises. Like I said, I'm on the move. I'm traveling across the country. First, I'm going to get down to Los Angeles again, and hopefully I can show you some of that. If I have the same amount of people to show up for me showing you the protest as I do for sunsets, we'll have a good time. And everyone who missed the sunset, go check it out. I talked a little shit. Beautiful sunset. I did get a screenshot of it and put it on my community wall. I know it's not dramatic, but I tell you what, it's nice, relaxing to get out, see the sunset, and walk. And let's face it, that's what makes us better than our haters. Angel of Light, again, thank you so much. Let's see. Hey, live chat reminder. Hey, Nanny Sharon, thank you so much for the $10 US. Have a burger on me. Thank you. I will. I'm gonna take it easy on the burgers because I'll be going across the country, and that burger budget gets crazy. But I do appreciate it. Oh, but I have to have Fat Burger in LA, right? Damn it. I'm gonna play you out with my normal outro because I like it. A lot of you like it as well. So yeah, haters, like always, you can eat a big fat bag of dicks. You're looking crazier than ever, Rebecca. Get yourself into some rehab or some pain management classes. I don't know what's going on with you, but get yourself right, girl. You sound fucking unhealthy. And that's just, I don't know, undeniable. I'm gonna play you out that Nefex song. Stay tuned for some new videos dropping tonight and tomorrow. The animation of Buzzy is coming along. Like, it is fucking hilarious. You're going to like it. Thanks, everybody. Fucking rock and roll. If you find yourself in an emergency today, or even later tonight, and there's some turbulence and the oxygen mask drops down in front of you, slap that motherfucker on your beautiful face and breathe. Once you get yourself together, now you're in shape to take care of other people. See how that works? You have to look after yourself before you're able to help anyone else. Doesn't matter how much you love them. So do that. Take care of yourself. And Rebecca, don't hurt any children today. Until we meet again, folks. And I do apologize if I missed you in chat. I always try to keep up. You guys fucking rock. What we have built and what we will continue to build here is worthy. They know it. That's why we're a problem for them. Fucking go team. Sinner out.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't.
Hey, do me a favor as well. Those of you in chat, if you want to see, if you're trying to build your channel, let us know, and then we'll share your link. I recently become a little weary of doing that, and then I came to the conclusion, no, fuck that. That's what I do here. If you're a creator and you're in my chat and you're looking for subscribers, just let us know, and we will subscribe to you, and we will support you so long as you're not a fucking dirtbag. That's how community is built, with bridges. That's how we do it. Sinner out.
Belong in your tribe, so cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. You're never gonna stop, no.
Oh crap, you know what, Apple? I don't have the link. Emmy, do you have the link? Are you still here? Summer will have the link. We'll get it for you. If we don't get it to you before this ends, I'll put it on my community wall. Yes, please go support it. T-Roll Investigates, or Lord Troll, has been working hard. Him and Summer. It's a beautiful little space. Everyone's afraid of Discord. We're telling fart jokes and showing funny images. I mean, we're having fun over there. We're having adult conversations about how we feel about things that go on here. No one's being a fucking creepy creeperston like they do at the Hive. We're actually just, again, building community. And that I urge you to join us. Sinner out.
Hey, no. Yelling out, hey, yo. Headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change. Yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go.
Okay, last interruption. I just want to promote the Discord a little bit more. You'll get a sneak peek of all my thumbnails, usually the night before, because I like to share them with T-Roll and Summer and Headstones and stuff. So you can see them there. Some AI images that aren't appropriate for YouTube, you might see there. Just funny stuff. I mean, we're not doxing or like, destroying people in that Discord at all. It's actually way, way kinder than that, and actually really fun. So if you want to see, get a sneak peek of our shit, have a look.
Go fast.
Oh, the link for the Discord, Emmy. I'm not even sure where I can find that.
Know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it, you gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams, get that energy to go and get everything. You gotta take control, life's too short, get out of your head, make a better life instead, you gotta give it all your best, so don't let go, take control, get out of your head, make a better.
If you want to stick around for just a second after this, I do have one more small clip I want to be included in this live stream, so you don't have to watch it if you don't want to, but it's Kurt Russell's son having a heart-to-heart with the troops that were deployed to Los Angeles, and I think it bears worth looking. What bold words from a strong man that you wouldn't expect it to. You would expect nepotism, a spoiled brat, and what he's demonstrated is exactly opposite of that. What a well-spoken man. And you could really see Kurt Russell in him when he's giving his shit. So stick with me for a second.
Better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. Give it all your best.
I hear you, Green. Is it this one? There we go. All right, check it out. It is, where's it at? Here it is. I think. I don't know why it's not playing.
Wow, today's video absolutely scroll stopped us in our tracks because it's an unreal exchange between an LA citizen and a National Guard cadre. Did I mention it's unreal? So hang on. I mean, you'll see.
If for some reason I get struck for ripping off this man's hard work here, that may be, I may have to edit it. So if there's no live chat afterwards, that's why. I never get rid of chat unless I have to edit something out. That's the only time that you'll witness that from me.
The citizen, you might know him from movies like Thunderbolts and 22 Jump Street, or TV shows like Falcon in the Winter and Black Mirror. Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell, well, they know him as their only son, Wyatt. But it is his viral video, our featured story today. It is the best word on the street take from the heart of the conflict in Los Angeles.
Didn't even know this man existed, but I'm a big fan of Mr. Russell now.
Los Angeles that you're going to see. Los Angeles, his hometown. Well, I hope it makes you want to like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. As we all know, this weekend, LA has become ground zero for the most volatile struggle between the right to peaceful protest.
I didn't know that, Nanny. I hope that doesn't negatively affect his football. I doubt it will.
Protest and the invocation of something just shy of martial law, it seems. And it's our featured viral video from actor Wyatt Russell on the streets of LA that cuts to the moral chase of this political conflict. First, let's just catch up with the latest developments from my former hometown from down the weekend.
In Los Angeles, the National Guard is on the ground following days of immigration protests and escalating clashes with law enforcement. Take a live look here over downtown Los Angeles tonight, which continues to see protest activity. Earlier today, streets were lined with demonstrators, some still walking the street as we see a large law enforcement presence on the streets here, attempting to take back control. Now take a look. Earlier, demonstrators confronted patrol vehicles and shut down stretches of the 101 freeway. Hundreds of National Guard troops.
What has this whole journey been like for you?
I have been, I got the word that I was going to play U.S. agent before I had children.
Of nails it. Wyatt Russell, best performance in a moral conflict as the world is watching.
With your assault rifles and your sticks, you should be standing here with us. You're on the wrong side of history. We know you got a job to do, but you took an oath to the Constitution, not to the fascists in the White House. Think about what you're doing now. Think about what this means. Coming into our community. Peaceful community. People working their jobs. They send in men in military fatigues, weapons of war into our communities. And you stand here and you allow it. I am sick and tired of it. You should be sick and tired of it. You think any of these people in the White House sending you these commands give a f you? Not one of them do. They laugh at you. Our president laughs at you. He calls you fools. He said the people who died overseas in the military were chumps. That's who you're defending right now. Every last. Think about your place in history, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, say what you want about these fucking Hollywood fuck toys, right? But we're witnessing a good American speaking his mind.
Ask yourself when you wake up tomorrow. I don't know if you have kids. Ask yourself the future you want for your children. Is it this? You can answer me. Is it this? Do you feel good about this?
You heard the Kurt Russell.
You're tough behind your masks and your fatigues with your weapons, but how do you feel on the inside? You're tough behind your masks. Is it this?
That's the full Kurt Russell, the head bob, and even the tone of his voice. I mean, I don't know if you guys are fans of Kurt Russell, but you can really hear it.
Feel good about this? You're tough behind your masks and your fatigues with your weapons, but how do you feel on the inside? This is our community, and we will fight for it if we have to. Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our
streets! Business in Los Angeles, so this might just be muscle memory, but I smell a sequel.
No escape from New York. Awesome. Well, you get the idea, guys. I wanted to share that with you because I get inspired by well-spoken people standing up for what's right. Something it makes me happy. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks so much for being here. I'm not going to bother with another song. I'm just going to end it here. You guys are the best. Take care of each other. But first, take care of yourself.